Okay, now it's streaming. Hi guys, how you doing? Freaking
I've had quite the
panic.
24 hours.
Say what?
I've had quite the 24 hours
How
with
so?
the our water heater broke yesterday,
Well, that's lovely.
and not like, oh, you just can't shower for a bit. No, it had like the glass lining shattered.
Oh
So it
gosh.
was so like I was sweeping water out of our like garage entry room, mud room, whatever you want to call it, outside yesterday. But it's fixed now. We have a brand new water heater. So it's all good. What does do I need?
Breathing. Okay, so you can hear me.
Yes.
Yes. Sorry,
um,
I was mumbling.
no, you're good. You're good. Um,
What is in my brain?
Bardic Nick, can you hear other people chatting?
Me? What?
Um, I asked a friend of mine to possibly mod.
Let's go.
Cool.
Oh yeah, you're probably talking to not us.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's so true. That's so true. I'll get used to it. It's okay.
He said, "Tell him to give a heyo. Listen to what I say, but you are talking right now. Oh, oh. Give me a heyo. Listen to what I say, Citrine.
Oh, hi. Hello.
Okay, audio works.
I'll start doing a little jig. Ha-da-da-da, ha-da-da-da.
She doesn't know the song. Oh, Citrine, apparently you're fired.
Oh no.
Stream is on.
Oh yeah. I just pulled the chat up. I didn't know that. I said that I should sing unrelated to the chat in the Twitch chat. I couldn't see it. I didn't have it up. That's funny.
Snow by Red Hot Chili Peppers. He says you're still fired.
Oh,
Thank you so much for showing up, Nick. I really, really appreciate it. Everyone's showing up one by one. Thank you, Nick.
What?
Um,
oh
someone,
no.
someone watching. No worries. Sorry, wrong Nick.
Oh.
Rip.
Ahoy, Arties.
Yo ho, yo ho. And a bottle of whatever.
Hi.
I'll drink anything.
Me. So true. We are so good, guys. Look at us all. Look at us.
Feet.
Thanks.
Never,
I grew up by
never
school.
before seen. We can really pull it together when we need to.
Join activity.
You don't have to. This is so I can share the map as we play.
Oh. Very cool.
Can you guys hear me? Hello?
Hello, hello.
Hello. Hello.
All right.
Four, three, two, one. Hey, I got it. All right.
Nice.
All right, that feels good. Okay. Not sure. I have the UI in a way where I'm not going to be distracted by a bunch of things going on with the channel. I do have a chat window open just in case someone has something important to say. But hello and welcome. I'm running a homebrew campaign. It is pirate themed, and these are the, should I say, victims or participants?
Participants sound better.
Participating victims.
There you go.
Willing victims.
Yeah, willing.
These guys are
Nice hat.
these guys are super awesome, and I would like them one by one to give an introduction. They can say their real name. You can say your real name if you want, but at least give your character name, brief physical description, and some background if you want. Who would like to go first?
I can go first.
All right.
So I'm Andrea, but my character's name is Citrine. She is a Fire Genasi warlock. She's about 5'10", with slightly reddish skin with the red hair as well, and it's pretty long. And she is just here because she thought it would be interesting. And nobody else needs to know anything else besides that.
All right. Who would like to go next?
I can go.
All right.
Hi.
Excuse me.
My name's Cooper, and I'm going to be playing a character named Arlo Levon. He is an elf ranger, very original. I racked my brain. And he's about 6 foot, an older gentleman. He has white hair and like a stubbly beard with a mustache. He usually walks around in a cloak of black and red.
Okay. Next up.
I can go if you like.
All right, please do.
My name is Jay. Well, at least according to the Witness Protection Program. But I am playing a dwarf wizard, and I look like my character closer than I wish I did. I am just seeking knowledge, and this is basically why I'm looking forward to working with this group. So,
All right. 3 left. Who wants to go?
I'll step up. My name is Tom. I will be playing Iramin. He is a druid with a interesting upbringing that will hopefully result in some cool stories. We'll see.
Next up.
I'll go.
All right. Oh, you want to go, Desmond?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Hi, I'm Nathan. I'll be playing Desmond, who is a human. He is a rogue, and he is representing the stereotypical pirate that one must have in a campaign like this. And yeah, he sort of looks like me as well. Once you see his token, you'll see he has the same facial hair and everything. So.
All right. Last but certainly not least, go for it. You're on.
Hey, I'm Preston. I will be playing Octavius, a very large half-orc barbarian with gray skin, bandages all over his arms. But for a 6'8" beefy guy, he's a little bit of a meek kind of guy.
Alrighty. I have a list of stuff to read just for the first stream here, because I want to, and they've agreed to stream multiple sessions. But wanted to read all of this out. This is a homebrew, so if there is anything insensitive, I can correct it, but under no circumstances are the following to be tolerated and or unpunished in this world and campaign: racism, sexism, disrespect to personal preferences, and sexual misconduct. This is a fantasy world, so if any political discourses come up, it is purely fantasy, does not represent the views of myself or the players here. We're here to play a game, not argue personal beliefs. Full disclosure, this is primarily to have fun and to boost my viewership. If, however, there's an overwhelming desire to keep watching this and I'm able to earn a living from this alone, then I'll see about compensating the players for agreeing to this. I do not consider myself to be the most experienced or knowledgeable of DMs, so a lot of decisions regarding rules may be made on the fly. I'll be using D&D 5th edition 2014 rules with some home rules. The reason for this is because I'm way more familiar with 2014 and I know my own limitations when it comes to learning new rules. I know for a fact I may get really confused if I try to learn new stuff. If this somehow blows up and I get a ton of viewers, I'll consider changing to the new rules depending on what viewers ask for. Some information for the viewers. About an hour and a half into these sessions, I'll call for bio breaks, a bio break to put my kids to bed. Just be aware of that. As a warning, this campaign will contain violence, language, body horror, and a lot of other mature things, so please, please, please make sure you're old enough and mature enough to handle that. As a final note, I say I'm doing this to boost my viewership and subscriber numbers, and if I have said that if this becomes popular, that things can happen. The if is a lack of faith on my part to provide sufficient entertainment, and not a lack of faith on the players' parts. These guys are awesome. It has been and will be my absolute pleasure and privilege to run a campaign for them. With all that out of the way, you want to be a pirate?
Oh yeah.
Yar.
Unfortunately, that won't sit on the headset, so I can't wear it the whole time.
Gotta get some IEMs, man. Gotta step up your game.
All right. You each have your reasons, whether proud of them or not, for being in a particularly open state of employment. You've arrived at a seaside town because you've heard rumors. Among the known pirates of the sea, the one known as Blackscale is supposed to be the most successful. And this rumor has spread that he's looking for more crewmates. What happened to require this is not known, but from where you're standing, it's the best option for your individual predicaments. It's worth a shot, at least. When you arrive at the port town of Hurnoth at the designated day and time, you see that other people seem to have heard the same rumors and are trying their luck. Apart from you 6, there are 2 humans and a dwarf that look like they also want to join a pirate crew. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves as you wait for the ship.
I think
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not really good with names. Tall fellow with a snake. Your name, what was it again, man? I know we just
Octavius.
Octavius.
And I remember yours, Iramin. It's okay.
Yeah, listen, I'm not real good with names or chit chatting, you know.
It's all fine.
I mean, I think if this is our competition, and I gesture over towards the dwarves and probably the rest of you if you're standing there. I think we're good, man. I think me and you got this. I don't know how many they're taking, but maybe all of us, maybe none of us. Yeah.
Something tells me we got a crew.
Yeah. I think we'll be all right, you and I. The dwarf and the other person who are there.
Two humans and a dwarf.
2 humans and a dwarf. Can I try to
Yes.
listen in on like what they're talking about?
They're
Can I
sitting.
shoot them from where we are?
The 2 humans are standing off to themselves, arms folded. They just seem to be waiting. The dwarf is off by himself as well.
And what I'm doing is I've never been to the ocean, so I'm sort of really enamored by what's going on with, seabirds, the ships coming in. So this is all new to me, and I'm just absorbing it.
Absolutely. You
I'm
see.
not trying to be rude.
You're good.
It's like it really appeals to my curiosity. Let's say.
You're good. There are other ships docked. They are bringing in merchandise and supplies. They're boarding their own ships with food and other things that they need for their trips. There's quite a few merchant stalls with tarps that are somewhat near the ports, or the piers rather. And they're obviously sort of tourist traps, for lack of better terms. I'm not sure. I can't remember the thing off the top of my head, but they're there to inflate prices for people who are unaware.
Desmond will go over to Aloric, seeing the way he's sort of like staring out at the sea, and Desmond will say, "So, you've never been out to sea before? I can tell."
No, not I. No.
Does its beauty allure you?
What lures me is that its ability to take you to different places.
I see. Is that why you're trying to join Captain Blackscale?
Yes, I would say that is why.
You say that.
Well, I reckon you'll have
do you
a-
ask that? Do you ask that in a low tone, or do you just ask that in your regular voice,
Just in a
regular volume?
Well, not like loud, assuming there's other people, but the way you might talk at like a bar, when it's sort of assuming it's loud from other things.
I think Arlo, who was next to Ulrich coming in when you came up, is gonna say, "Well, it looks like you found somebody a lot more chipper to talk to. How about you guys make some fun?" And he's gonna go look around for Blackscale, where to get first in line, I suppose.
So, funny you say that. You see a ship approach the port with the symbol of Nath on either side. It finishes docking, and a human woman wearing a hooded cloak approaches all 9 of you. And she says, "Anyone here looking for a seafaring job?"
You pay well?
She nods her head and she looks to the rest of you.
What does this opportunity entail? What am I going to be doing? Is it a bunch of grunt work? Me pushing barrels, or am I going to be boarding ships and punching people, or?
Sorry, did you say 9?
The 9 of you, the 6 of you, and the 2 humans and the dwarf.
Oh.
Oh,
Apologies.
Those three do
thought I
nod
was
nod their heads and they approach her.
Yeah. Sure.
Aloric?
I'm in.
What was that, Aloric?
Oh no, I thought I was the dwarf. Is there another dwarf there?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Apart from the 6 of you, there are 2 humans and a dwarf.
Okay.
I'll start approaching, and I'll speak in thieves' cant, and I'll sort of say like, you've been putting up advertisements all around, haven't you? Yeah, we speaking about the same job, if you know what I'm talking about.
Aye.
And, sort of like imply in thieves' cant that this might be Captain Blackscale.
Aye. Be the same.
Alright, yep, that's the crew I'm looking to join.
Iramin, they're talking the way you did to the snake.
I think the way I talk is a little bit more sophisticated. And then in giant to you, I'm gonna say, but get a load of that fucking tryhard, huh?
And I responded, are we all close to each other?
Yeah,
Well,
you're.
I'm not trying to be quiet when I'm speaking in giant. I would like to think that being a 7-foot tall guy who's lived on, like, been pretty isolated his whole life, he's not very good at, like, keeping a hushed tone when he speaks.
So Lorik responds in giant, yeah, I know.
You just see this lumbering guy, just 2 lumbering guys look down about 5
Yeah.
feet to you.
And then he's just gonna nod at you and acknowledge it. Right on. Well, I say we we're human over there and get on board, yeah.
All aboard. I'll approach as well.
Good.
So,
Sit-
Follow me and speak only when given permission.
Citrine will just silently, she's been kind of off on the side, like doing like cool guy pose up against the wall with like 1 foot, you know, up against the wall. And she'll just silently like push off and just start walking.
cool.
I'm following, of course. I've been.
That's odd. Not sure why it's doing that. Right. Might have done something. Let me see if I can fix this.
Ambiance.
All right, there we go. All right, so the ship, the Acid Breath, has long been known to strike fear in the hearts of seafaring peoples, so the fact that it's simply docked in the middle of port in the middle of the day is a bit confusing. This woman leads you aboard the ship, where you see a few other people tying ropes, swabbing the deck, running supplies on board, performing other duties. Woman leads you to the center of one side. As everything finishes, she lowers her hood and barks orders to the crew for setting sail. Then she turns to you again. You may call me Nail. You volunteered yourselves to join this crew, but we don't know your capabilities. This is easily fixed, because we found some ancient ruins that the captain believes may have some treasure. We're sending you in to plunder it. Should you survive, we'll let you choose if you really want to join or not. Your orders are simple. Go in, grab anything that appears valuable, and bring it all back. Depending on how much you retrieve, you may get a small cut of it. Just know that you lot are the last in the pecking order, so you may get nothing at all. Any of you have a question?
there's people that are already there looting this place.
Nope.
It's the ancient ruins, you say?
So we believe, yes.
Well, Lorik says, I'm interested just because of what he may discover there.
Good.
I ain't got nothing else to do, so I'll go. Yeah.
You know where their ruins are?
Yes.
How far is it? I've never really been on a boat before. This is new to me.
Few hours' journey. That's all.
A few hours.
Not too far.
So she turns and she calls out to a cheery half-elf woman nearby. Says, "They're all yours, Tattle. Everyone, she's gonna monitor you throughout this job. Make sure she doesn't get hurt." And then she walks she walks through a door to the lower deck. This half-elf woman practically skips over to you and says, "Hello! You can call me Tattle. Are y'all ready for an adventure?"
Do you have
Oh,
a
I
sister
suppose
named,
so.
you have a sister named Tail? I was just wondering.
No, I don't have any sisters that I know of.
Oh, Tattletale. Okay, I just...
Arlo chuckles.
Would have been too easy, man.
Okay. Well, I'm excited to see what we can find.
All right. While you are on the ship, there's a few people you can talk to if you want. Or you can talk more amongst yourselves with a new setting.
I'm gonna approach Desmond. Hey man, what was that fancy tongue you were talking in? That ain't it's not a language I heard before. Wasn't Elvish? Wasn't Dwarvish? Wasn't Giant? Wasn't Common? Is that Undercommon or what are you speaking?
No, it was common. I mean, might not recognize my accent very much, but suppose that'd be a bit normal for someone like yourself.
Yeah.
Thieves' Cant is like talking in code. It's not really like a language.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you would even really recognize it as being anything abnormal if you didn't speak it, but...
Yeah, I would think it... I mean, I have an intelligence of 10, so I think he's just stupid and thinks that you were speaking a different language when you were talking in code. Well, it's real fancy. You got away with words there, man. Good to have you around. And he pats you on the shoulder. And then he's just gonna start approaching the nearest person and asking him where the beer is.
By nearest person, who do you pick?
Oh, I would pick this because she seemed cheery, so she seems like she's not gonna punch me in the face for asking.
Oh, okay. So she says, "You don't get to have our beer first.
Oh my goodness.
Well, yeah.
Gotta make
I
sure
think
you're
the
sober
dwarves-
for the job."
I think the dwarves on board are gonna drop dead at the notion of that. I'd reconsider if I were you, but your ship, your command, I suppose.
Nope, this ain't my ship.
Okay, well.
I just live here.
Shit. All right. Whose ship is it then? I guess.
Well, the captain's.
The Black Scale.
Captain, huh? I ain't heard of this. Black. Oh, right. The one from the advertisement. That guy. Yeah. All right. Well, I guess I'm a papa squat for a couple hours. Got nothing else to do. Unless you got something for me to do. Yeah. And then you're just gonna turn around and walk away.
I'll turn to this elven-looking fellow and say, She said that we were the last in the pecking order, but also said that we're not the last ones going to the ruins, or that she said there's not people that have gone there before. So why does that make us last in the pecking order?
Who are you asking?
I'm asking Orlo, but I don't know his name.
Oh, Arlo.
Orlo.
Mr. Orlow. I think he'd turn and he'd be like, I think they mean there's a ranking in which who gets the money, who gets the big bucks. I mean, obviously the captain, then maybe this really chipper young lady, and I looked over to the half-elf. And I'm sure that spooky lady who pulled us onto the boat, they get a cut. We probably get the shillings at the end. It's all about money.
Right. I mean, I figured that was obvious. I just seemed like, why would they have to point it out that we're...
Well, some people get a big head. You get a big head, probably get shot.
And I
How
have a
about the
big
boat?
head, but I haven't... Well, I've probably been shot, but...
Oh, I wasn't gonna say anything. But, yeah, don't expect much money. Unless you find something good. You'll have to beat me. Any winks?
He's like, I don't want to fight you. When you say beat him, I'm like, I'm not gonna punch you.
I wouldn't fight you, buddy. I'm pretty fast, though. And I turned to the half-elf. Hey, you got a kitchen?
Yes, we do.
Mind showing me around?
Nail told me she doesn't want to show you the lower deck until you come back alive,
Where did
so...
Nail go?
Well, she went below deck.
Can't sneak us around?
No, sorry.
Alright. And I think he pulls out, like, the Dungeons & Dragons equivalent of a pack of cigarettes, and he goes to the edge of the boat.
Smoking pipe, dude. Hell yeah.
Bottom leaf.
So just the cigarette, basically.
Oh, yeah. Just out of my pocket. Oh, yay! There it is.
I have
A
a...
shocking amount of smoking devices just written into the player's handbook.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Smoking a pancake,
I have a hookah.
bong in a flapjack.
Who are you? Okay, I'm gone.
All right. So, it takes, like Nail said, a few hours. But eventually you approach the shore. And still extremely cheerful. It's very odd to see this amongst the rest of the morose crew members. She runs off the ship and says, "All right, everybody, let's go!"
I stayed close behind her. Unless she's too slow. But I don't want her to die.
All right. She leads you herself. She doesn't consult a map or a book or a scroll or anything. She merely every minute or so she stops and she looks around until finally she gets to a spot where you see nothing but grass and shrubs, but she pulls out a small piece of paper, puts her head in her hand, and then points to a random spot on the ground. Here!
I look around. Do you guys have a shovel?
I'll just
She
start using my hand to dig.
she pulls out a shovel from her pack. Who wants to start?
I yank it up.
I'll reach up from where I'm digging to grab it. It's like, this is probably better.
She
Is there only one?
She opens a leather pouch at her side, and she pulls out a shovel, another shovel, hands it out. Pulls out another shovel. It's her bag of holding just for shovels, apparently. Until everyone is equipped. And she pulls one final shovel out and says, "We don't got all day, me hearties!" She starts digging herself. With all of you, doesn't take long for one of you falls through the dirt just a couple feet into some stone steps leading downwards. At that point, just takes a little bit more time until oops, I did it again. Ah, dang it. Hang on 1 second. Of course it did the thing.
Ooh, it's stuck. I can see.
Why is it doing this to me now? Shit's sake.
My computer froze.
The system's on fire. Sidebar, how does everybody like my outfit? I wanted to come prepared today. I wanted to make sure I was
It's
prepared.
very hot to go.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Pink Pony Club.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Celebrating them Grammys.
Love it. I love it. I tried to be a little on color.
I was gonna wear my eye patch, but it's out in the wash, so.
Oh no.
I was gonna run somewhere, but Midwest decided to have a snowstorm, so.
So
Yeah.
true. It was a snow
I-
day today.
I had this for my girlfriend just her car got totaled and this was in her car, so it's just been sitting at my house while we're waiting for her to get a new car, and I was like, no, you're gonna leave it here because I'm gonna use that. I will be using that. Thank you. It does not fit my head at all, which I think adds to the charm.
Is your head too big?
Yeah, I got a big noggin.
Yeah.
Okay, are you all able to
Get a
move?
big hit. Get shot.
I'm moving.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
If you move above the square here, can you see?
No.
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 Son of a bitch!
Get rid of all your reveal zones. Uh-oh.
You had it working when we first loaded in.
Yeah, but there was something weird on my end.
About 11 hit points.
Of course it does this to me. I swear.
Brother.
11 hit points? Oh yeah? How about
Here,
no?
I'll try moving up now. Okay, no.
How about 10?
Oh. Double-digit hit points. Wow.
Mm-hmm. Okay, wealthy people, we get it. You're better than us.
Oh my gosh. Why?
Isn't it? It's YZ. Okay.
Yeah.
That was actually pretty good.
Oh, pretty sure.
We have some technical difficulties.
Already.
At this moment in the broadcast,
Go.
shit will happen. So,
Yeah.
So when you're on the dynamic lighting, is it dynamic lighting?
Yes.
When
So
you're
there's
on
a
the
fault.
dynamic lighting layer, what is showing right here, right where the vision blocks off? Like, what is it showing for you? Is there a line going across? And where's your light source emanating from? If you had to place one. Because I believe you can go into the settings and do daylight mode, and as long as you still have
There you go, it
that
opened up.
revealed a little too much. It didn't reveal a lot, but I think that's because you maybe had our tokens be in there at some point, so it's
Yeah.
just doing the grayscale.
Yeah, the actual light radius goes 60 feet. I can see 80 feet, but I think that's because I moved 20 feet forward.
So if you reset
Okay.
darkness, we should see the gray.
Okay, yeah, it's fixed.
Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah, we can.
It's
see-
fixed. It's fixed.
Yeah.
Apologies for my ineptitude. Oh my gosh.
With you. It's a little jank to work with.
Yeah, be kind to yourself. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, you finally get in. You
We-
are
we
you are
probably
served.
won't be.
Go ahead.
I said we probably won't be, so, but go ahead. I digress.
All right. So, you are in. You are
Let's
surrounded.
see.
You are surrounded by cold, ancient stone, beautifully set into solid walls, ceilings, and floors that have been mangled by time. The hallway extends before you with what appear to be 4 rooms sprouting off to the left and right.
Desmond, I think you might be the only person in the group without dark vision. I think that's why you can't see.
I
No,
technically.
I mean, like, I think I'm on the wrong layer or something. So I don't see my own token or anything.
Oh, you don't?
No, not right now.
Oh, okay.
How about
Oh,
now?
Yeah, now I'm good. Yeah.
I
Had to fit.
technically don't have dark vision either, and I won't even when I become a level 2, because for whatever reason, direwolves do not have dark vision.
Oh,
Don't know why, but they don't.
Weird.
silly.
All right. So Tattle here pulls out a lantern.
I will cast Druidcraft and light it for her.
Oh, thank you.
Yep. Anytime.
What a handy trick you've got there, mate.
Yeah, it does a couple other things too. Hopefully show you someday. We'll see if I don't die here, but you know, based on the cold stone and the sound of dripping water, I'd say our odds are about a good 50-50.
All
You've never
right.
gone crawling through some ruins before.
Nope. Only down a mountain, and then back up a mountain, and then down a mountain, and then back up a mountain, and then down a mountain. You get the point.
So Tria's gonna take like a few steps forward and just start walking, and as she does so, she's gonna silently produce flame in her hands and just start walking with it, and like turn around everybody and like cock a brow, and then turn back around and keep going.
Wow, we
that's
got a parlor trick magician here too. I think I seen her in a bar one
so-
day.
All righty.
So
Where are we
Tattle,
going
you
first,
decide.
lads?
That was just not what I was about to ask. If you wanted us to lead the way. All right.
Yep, you're leading the way. I'm just watching.
All right.
Alright.
Well, first off, before anybody starts walking, I would like to just make a general glance over of this hallway. Am I seeing any dark holes in the wall? Am I seeing any stones that are out of place? Am I seeing anything of interest that looks like it is a mechanism that's not just naturally part of the construction of this cave? Or, I guess hallway.
You can give me a perception check.
Okie doke.
First roll, first roll.
Pretty good.
22.
Ooh.
You feel like
Great
you feel like you got a pretty good look at everything. Any dark spots on walls are merely moss or mold or something natural. There doesn't seem to be any traps.
Okay. Yeah, I reckon it's safe. I reckon the traps are further in. I think we could start checking out these here doorways or going in farther. I don't know. Y'all are smarter than me. You choose.
I mean,
I
no harm
Appreciate
opening
that.
a random door in a dank crypt. I will
I'll
open
probably go to the
this
left.
door.
Go for it.
Or I will attempt to open this door.
All right, you
I'm
open the
trying
door.
to.
Oh, for some reason it didn't let me click. There we go.
Your token might have been on the same space, kind of. All right.
Oh.
You see a series of
This bar?
You see a series of bookshelves, many of which have collapsed. The tables throughout the room hold scrolls and tomes caked with dust, and you believe many will disintegrate with the smallest touch. At one side of the room, you see a skeleton in a chair, a book spread open on its lap.
What you reading?
Hey, you're pretty funny, man.
I'll attempt to pick up the book to see if it turns to dust or if I can read what is on the page.
So you grab the book, you pick it up, and the pages inside just disintegrate, essentially. The cover and the spine are still just remain in your hands. It is heavy and made of brass.
Worth something, even without the pages.
At that moment, the skeleton stands up and reaches for you and catches fire.
I would say that Ehrman, not being super versed in what's going on here, is going to immediately turn to the lady that is pretty much constantly on fire and shoot her a dirty look.
What? I didn't do that.
Okay. Sure.
She's gonna roll her eyes and start to make her way towards the fire thing.
I'd say I'd probably
Well-
yell, "Hey, magician, duck!" And he has his bow drawn.
Well, hold on. Didn't you say it was attacking?
It reaches out for you. Yes.
So, can I step back, or is this initiative?
I'm going to see if it attacks. Why was that a 23 to hit?
It has a +4.
I like you.
+4, man.
I know, but like this is a skeleton.
We're level 1. It happens.
A really angry skeleton.
All right. So it connects, and you take. You actually are supposed to take half of that. You take 3 bludgeoning damage as it just kind of reaches out at you, and I need a dex save.
Why am I taking half?
Because of something I have written here.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Don't
I'm not
question it.
I'm not raging right now.
Let it happen.
I mean, I'll take the full damage. It's level 1, baby.
Full damage will that take you down to 3 HP? 7 plus 1.
All right, so it attacks and sorry, then what?
I need a dex save.
Dex save 17.
All right, you do not take the fire damage. All right.
mate, didn't anyone ever teach you not to defile corpses?
I picked up a book.
Let's get your initiative.
There it is. This determines if your characters are good or not, guys. This is the moment.
All right, calm down.
7.13. Huh?
Oh no.
Thank you to the team.
Yeah.
crew.
Good.
Now,
Doing
Lord,
a surprise round on a level 1 party immediately in first encounter, like
Heck
brutal.
yeah, dude. Welcome to hell.
Hardcore DM.
Alorix
That's a-
didn't go to the turn for some reason. I had the token selected,
The 5.
but Aloric has 20.
How do I only have +3?
I don't know why it didn't go. Okay.
Oh, jeez. Got something pointed out to me that I absolutely didn't do that I was supposed to do.
Did you see my comment about the category?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. My gosh, I am so... Okay. I have initiative for 3 of you.
Aloric got a 20. I don't know if that helps or it's just giving.
I got a 5.
Lork has 20, you said?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Arlo got 5, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm missing Citrine.
I got
17.
a 17. I can't guarantee that it won't roll 10 times if I click on it. On my end.
It did not do that. Oh, but then again, you didn't roll initiative on that. Okay.
I didn't try.
Okay, first up, Aloric.
I am going to. I see that the skeleton is a flame. The firebolt doesn't seem like a good idea. I am going to do Mind Sliver.
Okay.
He needs to make a saving throw, which would be a DC 13 intelligence saving throw. Excuse me.
That is a 0.
That's about the best roll I could have hoped for. But so I'm going to do 3 points of psychic damage, and then there's a rider on that it has to do a 1d4 subtraction from its next saving throw before the end of my next turn.
Okay, make sure you remind me of that. I am going to forget.
Sure will if that comes up. Yeah, I understand. There's, I can do that.
Alrighty.
So that's my turn, I believe.
Alright, next up is Iraman.
Earman is just going to draw a scimitar he has underneath of his cloak, walk up, and smack it in the face.
Go for it.
Very unelegant in his form here. It is pure. I am large and using my leverage. That's a 24 to hit.
That will definitely hit.
6 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then he's actually going to... No, he's fine. He's not going to move. I was going to try to maybe move back to take its reaction, but I'm not. I'm good.
Alright, Citrine.
Citrine is going to attack with the fire that already is in her hand. She can attack with her produce flame just because it's already there. So, does a...
You're attacking with what now?
My produce flame in my hand.
It's the cantrip. You like summon it, and then you can chuck it.
I can like use it. However, I rolled a nat 1 though to hit. So.
Ooh. So you bring your hand back and you get Iraman in the face. Iraman,
Nice one.
Iraman, give me a... Well, I was gonna say give me a dex save to see if you actually avoid the damage.
A charisma save for embarrassment.
10. I'm gonna say that doesn't save you.
Okay.
So you're gonna take. Let's roll a d4 for that. You're gonna take 4 fire damage.
Yep. He is going to glare at you, not happy.
And she's gonna glare right back. Get out of my way.
Oh.
The skeleton, in turn, will flail its arms out and attempt to hit one of you. We'll say it's Citrine this time.
Okay.
That is a 10 to hit.
It does not.
Okay. Desmond.
While it's hitting Citrine, Desmond is going to pull out his 2 cutlasses and move over to the other side of it and attack.
Go for it.
Wow.
Oh dear. While moving,
Right here.
while moving into position, you bump into the wall, and that foils your attack. Octavius.
And I have
Oh, sorry.
two weapon fighting bonus action attack.
Go for it.
There we go.
That will hit. All right. With that, you finally cut through, and the skeleton is no more.
Everyone all right?
Yes.
Irmin is missing an eyebrow from the fire that has hit him in his noggin.
While
Yeah,
they're all
I honestly
think
got
that
man
one,
better, but
that one
yeah.
might be your fault, mate. I mean, I don't know about you, but I wouldn't get close to a fiery lady holding fire in her hand either. Definitely on you.
I
You know
also
what,
wouldn't
yeah.
throw fire at a fire skeleton, but
you see, he's got my back.
Did you want me to just produce water out of my fire hands?
I mean, if you could, that'd be great. Honestly, I'm kind of
that'd be
parched.
pretty cool.
So, does that mean the Statue of Liberty is doing produce flame?
while they're all arguing, I think I'm trying to look around for anything valuable.
Aloric is very interesting in books that might not dissolve in his hands. But I saw what happened, so I'm not very hopeful that that's going to happen.
Hey, Tattle, is this worth anything? And he'll like clamp the brass binding, just like a loud little maraca, almost.
She takes a look at it. It's solid brass. Might get about 15 gold for it.
Nice.
I guess this means
That's
we'll
like
be going
triple
to
my
the
net worth.
That's true. Very true.
And I'd be able to look around the room for anything of value similar to the brass, or anything metal, or I'm over at the bookshelves.
So the books themselves, as you suspect, when you try and grab any of the other books, they just mush into your hands. They seem unrecoverable.
Oh, that's disappointing. Well, I suggest we go to the other rooms, and we can always come back here if we choose to.
So you see the two humans and the two humans and the dwarf are just kind of outside the door. But when you say that, the two humans shrug and start moving to the other doors.
Thanks for the help,
Yeah, good job on that last fight. Just saying.
fucking losers. All right.
We sure there might not be anything else interesting or hidden in this room. Oh, big man, you've got big eyes, and you seem to be able to look at things real well. You reckon you
do
might
have-
be able to look around in here?
I do
He
have pretty large
No,
peepers.
no, not
He does
not
have
you.
real
I'm
good
talking
eyes.
to.
I've seen it
I'm
myself.
talking
We can
to-
see shit from forever.
I'm
wide,
talking
man. That's-
to other big man. What's your name? Ehrman? I've heard it said.
Oh, me. Yeah, I can take a look. And he's gonna tap himself on the shoulder, give himself guidance, and then get real low to the floor, and then just kind of like looking down from where everybody else is looking. Give the room a cursory glance. Is there anything that stands out that's looks different or wouldn't be, you know, in a library like this? Are there any books or anything that stand out? Is there, you know?
Not that you see. You don't see anything. You don't see anything further of value in this room.
Okay. No. Little man, I think we're good. I think we're ready to head out. Next room
Didn't
it is.
see any, no switches or anything.
I don't believe so. I didn't see any switches today.
No, you did not. No.
Okay.
All
yeah, I
right.
think we're good.
All right. Let's head on to the next room. All right. This room looks like it used to be a classroom of sorts. Seems to be your best guess. There are 36 dilapidated desks arranged around this room, all empty. They all face the remains of a large board. At the back of the class, you see 3 skeletons covered in old ash and char, frozen
I
in
would
a...
say that
frozen-
Irvin initially, upon seeing all the dust, is just gonna do a snake pattern like this through the dust for the top row here. Just take a look at each one, see if there's anything in them, on them, of note.
The skeletons down here are frozen in a pose indicating they were begging for their lives. And there is a small stone chest to the left of them.
They were probably
Octavius-
begging for smaller class sizes.
Yeah. Octavius is like rummaging through this desk that's near him, and he's like, "What is this strange symbol?" And it's just that S that everyone
Oh,
draws.
cool.
Yeah, the full S. It's like, what does it mean? And he sees like a couple pages. He's like, "The game? What is that?"
Oh my gosh!
Desmond is gonna look at the 2 humans near the chest and ask, "Boy, have you 2 looked at the chest yet?"
One of them is fiddling with it. He's trying to open it.
You having problems, mate? You need some help?
No, I got it. I swear. And the other one moves in. Hey, Galan, if you need help, you can ask. And he reaches over and he starts pulling on it as well. And finally, it slams open. However, when it does that, the 3 skeletons next to it ignite.
Oh boy. You could have seen this coming. Anyway.
It wasn't me.
And as he hears them ignite, he's going to turn around, and Aaron stands up. He goes, "Guys, I think I found an amulet of power or something." And he's got it's a series of paper clips that are connected to form a circle.
Excuse me.
2 of them will reach. One of them will reach out. 2 of them. Excuse me. 2 of them will reach out to both of the humans to try to attack them. One got a 19. One got a 5. So this guy, unfortunately, gets hit.
Oh, he did.
Got hit.
Let's see if he makes a dex save. Where'd it go? 26. So he takes fire damage as well. And you see him hit in the face, and his head just gets covered in flames, and he screams and collapses to the ground as his compatriot attempts to put the fire out.
That was one of the skeletons.
Yes.
Took fire damage, no problem.
No. The human. One of
Oh,
the skeletons hit the human.
I'm sorry.
Our unnamed compatriots just got clapped.
Was he wearing a red shirt?
Yes. Aloric, it is your
Let's
turn. Aloric, you are first.
Oh, I'm so sorry. It's going to take me a while to realize that's my name.
You're good.
So he's
Sorry.
going to move over to get a better angle. And he is going to the closest one, which I believe would be here. I'm going to do Mind Sliver again. And that's a DC 13 intelligence save.
13 intelligence. That is a 9.
So he takes 2 points of psychic damage, and he has, what is it again? I'm so sorry. He has, 1d4 subtract from his saving throws, and I'll track that.
Which one took 2 damage?
This one right here. Come on. There you go.
There we
That
go.
one. Yeah.
Got it. All right. Next up, Iramin.
Yeah, he's gonna hearing all the commotion because I can't see that far, but I'm assuming I would hear it. I'm in a closed room, right? Dude screaming with his head on fire.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk over. I'm gonna see that he's downed. He's then going to consider the fact that he could get him up, and wonder if he really wants to. I'm going to allow dice to decide whether or not I save this guy's life. We'll say 11 and above. I save him. Below, I do not. Okay. I cast Healing Word on the downed guy with my bonus action, and he recovers 7 health.
Wow.
And then I can't really do anything else.
By the way, if I die later on, I'm going to blame you. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Yeah, those spell slots are a precious commodity.
Right now,
Especially-
yeah, I got 2 of them, man.
I wish.
So that was my bonus action, and so with my action, I will do something very, very important. I will use the cantrip Druidcraft to make the smell of a skunk on Alert Square, and that's it. That's my turn.
What the hell, dude?
That's right.
not
We're
cool.
making it useful, guys.
Citrine.
I'm gonna do what all warlocks do. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the skeleton next to me.
So then I just started blasting.
I'm blasting. Another nat 1. Oh!
Oh, she's a lucky lady.
I'm killing it.
If this was Thaco, you'd be killing it.
Yeah.
They're
If
already
I was
dead.
like, if I was a wild magic sorcerer, I'd be half dead. Well, that's all I got.
How much damage does Desmond take?
Well, once again, you reach back and you just get Desmond in the face. Can I get a dex check to see if you actually take the damage?
That's great.
She's working with the skeletons.
7.
Oh my god. Come on, guys.
We're gonna roll a
Just putting
d4.
people out for the party.
You
This is
you
really
take
fun
4
fucking
fire
thing.
damage.
That is so funny.
Where was this in the Vecna campaign? The high damage.
Thank
Citrine's gonna kill a whole party.
That's so cool.
Do none of you know the definition of personal space?
That's
Do
too
you
many
not know
syllables.
the definition of don't swing your arms around with fucking fire?
Oh my gosh.
What?
Hey,
Desmond.
that's all.
Alright.
Desmond, it is your turn.
Damn. Oh. He's just gonna sort of like, while he's like brushing himself off a bit, he's gonna sort of circle around you and come over to the other side and like point his cutlasses toward the skeleton and say, "Alright, remember, you aim at the enemy. What I taught you when we were firing those cannons, alright?" And he's gonna swing.
Is he gonna swing? There we go. 14. That'll connect.
Okay, nice.
Oh, goddamn.
Oh.
Oh, 9 damage.
15
Wait.
damage.
Oh,
So,
that's if you roll 'em. Oh, you did 2. I see.
so just like with the other one, you cut through, and the skeleton falls into pieces, and the fire dies out.
All right, nice.
I think that blast of yours got me a bit charged up. But,
If I were you, I would move
yeah,
him
I'm.
in her. Just saying.
Yeah. Well, now that you get it, Citrine, I'm sure you can deal with the rest of them. I'm gonna back up with the rest of my movement.
So
I'm gonna opportunity attack Desmond. I'm just kidding.
That's my turn.
All right, Octavius.
I am also getting as far away from.
What the fuck?
20, 25, 30. I'm 30 feet away. I'm going to throw a javelin at this one.
Go for it.
For an 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
For 4 piercing.
All right.
But,
You knock out like half of its rib cage.
I hate to.
Go for it. Go what?
Oh, that wouldn't have hit
Hmm?
because that's past the short range of a javelin.
No, 30, 120. I'm 30 feet away.
Oh, okay. I'm so sorry. I thought it was 20. My apologies.
Oh, wait. I should be here then. You're right. This was a little too far, but I should have been here. But yes.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, 30 feet is javelin.
All right.
Also,
Arlo, your turn.
Everybody's
I
stay
think
away from fire. That's all I can
I
say.
think I think I see the Citrine punching people with fire multiple times, and I look over at our half elf and I'm like, do you take notes or like is it just kind of like a vocal thing to the boss?
I'm taking notes.
All right, good to know. Stay where you are. I can't really see the skeleton here. I'm gonna go get a better shot, and I'll pull out my bow and walk up so I can hit him in range.
Cool. Oh, that's-
All right, and I'm gonna go for this one on the bottom.
Okay.
That's a 14, 9 plus 5.
That will hit.
Nice job.
Yeah. Thanks. That's a D8 plus. Oh, that's 4 plus. Oh, 3, I believe. Let me double check. Yep. So that's 7
7 damage.
damage. And he's slowed. I think that I get that for free.
What is that?
Yeah.
How so?
It's a longbow feature.
Oh, are
Yeah,
you
I
using the
can-
2024
that's-
longbow? That's the 2024
D
longbow.
on.
How you
Goes caught.
The roll 20 was
God.
too much for me. Never
I was
mind.
like, what longbow
I
feature?
don't
What?
know him. I was like, I've never played a ranger before.
Load isn't
I don't
even
have a
a
like
thing.
longbow
these
feature.
swords.
Load isn't even a thing in regular 5e.
All right. Well, I know what my homework is, but no slow.
Okay.
Alrighty. The skeletons. One will shamble towards Citrine, and the other will attempt to
Kill that guy again.
kill that guy again.
Let's go.
I'm not picking him up this time. I'm not rolling a dice for it. He's just dead.
I mean, you gave him a chance, you know.
Yep.
All right, the first one rolls a 6 to hit Citrine. The other rolls a 21 to
Oh.
hit Galan.
Oh man.
Aw,
You're
that one is gone.
Oh my gosh!
That's brutal.
He's dead as fuck.
Yeah, he's dead as
Well,
fuck.
Hold on. Doesn't he have to roll a nat 1 to take the fire damage though? He
Even
has a chance, right?
7 bludgeoning, 7 damage. He only
Oh,
recovered
that's
7
how
hit
much-
points.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, right.
Whoops.
And he excuse me.
Man.
And he just catches flame. He's like, oh!
He's like, thank you.
Gone. I can't.
That's terrible.
The other one will just scream and attempt to put the fires out. Aloric, back to you.
Okay, I'm gonna move over a little bit just to make it a little straightforward. I'm gonna do Mind Sliver on this guy because I don't think my fire bolts will hurt them. So, intelligence saving throw DC 13.
Oops. Intelligence save. That is an
Didn't
11.
make it. So he takes. There we go. 5 points of damage and that negative on saving throws, and which I will track. That's my turn.
Okay. Iraman.
Are any of them hurt more than the other, or no?
I just did 5 on
Any
that
of the
one
skeletons?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one, the middle.
Can I even make it there? Where's my move speed right now? 30. Can I make it there? No. Okay. Well, I'm not using ice or ice knife right now, so we'll just I'm gonna do a very cool action, guys. I'm gonna walk up to here. That's 30 feet, and I'm gonna shrug, and that's my turn. Oh no! Wait, hold on, wait. Let me
Let's
be very
go.
clear. I'm gonna do the skunk smell again on Aloric, and then second.
You do the skunk smell on Aloric again?
Yep.
Okay. As
Well-
a reaction, I'm casting Firebolt on. No. I got to
Citrine.
burn off that skunk smell, you know what I'm saying, right?
All right, Citrine.
Okay. Okay. Could I hear what Iraman was saying to Tattle from here?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Iraman?
She's gonna. If anybody's looking at her actively, like for like a flash of a second, you see a little bit of panic over her features at the judgment and at the maybe she won't get on this crew. So she's gonna get a little angry and she's gonna try to Eldritch Blast again. The one right in front of her. Let's go, baby. Oh, a 9.
A total of 9.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That will not hit.
Ah. Doing great. 2 1s and a 4.
You are overcome with this anxiety, and you realize you're too close as well. So you're just like just panic, and you miss completely. Desmond.
Cool.
I will use my
Desmond.
reaction to slow clap. As she moves over.
Desmond looks over at the dwarf in the hallway and he shouts out, "Oi, he's going through withdrawals, mate. What are you doing over there?" And he's gonna move down here to the skeleton and say to Citrine, here, let me help you out again. Don't worry whatever the people are saying. Just keep fighting. And he's going to attack.
An 8 will miss.
First one.
24 will hit. All right. You cut through. The skeleton collapses on itself.
Alright, and that'll be my turn.
Octavius.
All right. I will pull out my driftwood axe. I will take my movement upward and swing for an 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
Just bring it down, cleaving right on top of its noggin.
Absolutely.
Wow.
You just smash it.
That'll do. That'll do.
I'll go and pick up my javelin from the wall.
So it's the Lorik's turn?
The skeletons are all dead.
Well, no, I still want to do something, though.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
go here, about 10 feet from Iramen. I'm going to cast Prestidigitation and cover him in troll shit.
You absolutely asked for it there.
I did.
So my
Arlo
turn's,
gasps in the
my
background.
turn is over.
Oh my-
Thank you.
Smells like a latrine in here.
So Tattle approaches all of you. Is there a reason you all smell really bad?
Well, it's the season. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
honestly,
oh,
yeah.
okay.
He
I
probably
started
would
it.
cast like white musk on me. Ugh.
I'm sorry. I started it. You know, I kind of earned this.
Lorik
Yeah,
just
no.
goes, I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay.
Can I check to see what's in the chest?
Yeah. that
Yes.
was a stone chest, right?
I would. Can I try to while they're doing that? Can I try to resuscitate this guy? Just without. I'm not using any materials. This guy's fucking bottom of my priority list. But just
Medicine check.
okay. I'm great. at
Do you
this.
do you have a healer's kit?
I believe I do. I have a herbalism kit. I don't have either.
Ah, that'll work. 18.
Okay.
All right, you're able to stabilize him, but he is covered in char, and he's just
Yeah.
maybe I shouldn't have come along, Petro.
Yeah, friend. He Earman kind of kneels down, and then he's still 5 feet above him. I
Let
think.
me move the corpses, the skeletons. out of
Perhaps
the way.
this life ain't cut out for you. Maybe I would say fisherman, but if you fish in front of me, I'll cut your head off. So, maybe like a trader of some kind, or running in or something. You know, I don't really think this is for you, considering as you just got your ass beat twice.
And Petro shakes his head. He's like, we gotta try something. There's nothing left for us. Everything's
Guy
gone
trying,
down.
right?
Yeah, exactly.
I respect it. You almost just died trying to something that was already dead, which is really embarrassing. So I think perhaps this ain't it. You know, do or die. This ain't the do. This is the die. So do something else.
And they look a little downtrodden. Um,
Cool. It's out, and then he's just gonna walk away.
who was looking in the chest? Octavius?
Yeah.
All right, you see a moldy bag, a tarnished scepter, a ruby, and a small brooch encrusted with amethysts.
Oh, nice.
Where's the giant
Nice.
order drop?
So you said.
So there's a bag of 30 gold coins, a tarnished scepter worth 20, a ruby worth 10, and a small brooch encrusted with amethysts for 50. 30,
Sorry,
20.
so 30 GPN coins, a 20 GP scepter.
10G rupee, and 50G brooch. And Tattle claps her hands. We got some treasure, guys!
Do you just hold
team.
on to this?
Oh yeah, I'll be taking those.
Yeah, you got the fancy magic bag.
She walks over to you, and she holds open her bag for you to drop the stuff in.
I drop it.
All right. She seems actually pretty damn pleased with all of you.
Hey, Tattle. Oh,
Yeah?
these 2 sacks of shit are weighing us down. I can't be here. I can't pick them up again. I ain't got the energy to do that a second time. I don't want this motherfucker dying.
I'm taking notes. I'm taking notes. You don't have. You worry about yourself.
Okay. Yeah, see. Alright, I got it. Next time I'll just let them die. I was helping. You know, I was worried about other people, but you're right. I shouldn't worry about other people. Correct.
Well,
Thank you. I'm taking notes, actually. I'm taking notes. I shouldn't save them. I should just leave them to die, because that's their fault. They're stupid.
He
you know?
walks by. Do you ever stop talking?
oh, that's brutal.
I squeeze through the door frame.
Yeah, I would imagine that too.
All right. Tattle goes on a little bit more. Ooh, guys, we got 2 more doors here.
Well,
Yeah.
Rat's always right.
Was this one already open?
Yes. That one is forced open by a root.
Oh.
Hey, everybody, remember to respect the citrine aura. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
This-
Lady,
My what?
there's wood around here, so you might
Citrine
want to.
bubble.
Just saying. Just saying.
All
It's
right.
not like I'm
Hey, dwarven
actual
fella,
fire.
Yes.
get on in. No,
Oh, the other drawer.
not you, Aloric. I know your name.
Okay.
He says in giant, "I like you."
Thank you.
But then he turns to the other dwarf. He's like, "Get on in there."
He reluctantly moves on into the room. So, you see a myriad of toys and other playthings strewn about. Accompanying these are small bones. A portion of the wall on the far end looks to be broken, revealing a hidden room. That's
Oh,
I'm
here.
gonna do my
That's
standard thing.
this
here,
area
Johnny.
here.
Looking for rocks out of place, things that are miscolored, anything of interest.
Yeah.
Casting guidance. I'm getting down on one knee. And I'm looking real hard around the room.
Give me another perception check.
Okie dokie. Perception. This plus a D4. 16.
All right. You do not see anything dangerous or of value.
I honestly think we can move straight on to the hole in the wall back there. Don't think there's anything of interest to us on the floor here. Just kid bones, which is incredibly disturbing. But we'll move on.
Can I check this? I almost said it in a southern twang. Can I check this hole in the wall for if something's funky with it before I open it?
Oh, there's nothing. There's nothing funky with
Okay.
it.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
All right. Apart from more debris, the only thing you see here are a series of stone chests. And Tattle walks over here. What you got there?
Chests.
Ooh, what did we find?
Chest.
I haven't opened them yet.
Regular group of fucking Sherlock Holmes we got here, that's for sure.
Sherlock Holmes.
Who's that?
Who's that?
He's some dwarf I heard about who's like an investigator type who's always on drugs, but he's real good at what he does.
Oh my gosh.
I heard he's really hot.
He's not into the pirate business, is he?
I reckon we might want to have one of our giant fellows open up these chests, considering what happened
Yeah.
last time.
You look like you can take a hit.
You want
Why don't
the,
we have the dwarven guy that hasn't really been participating the
He's
entire
gonna pull his
time?
fucking weight.
what about the fire person? Because these skeletons have all been on fire.
That's
I
it.
know
You know
you want to
what?
open them.
We all looking.
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
That's not more than the skeleton.
know
So
what?
it's repayment.
By
yeah,
all
that would
means.
work.
Okay, I'll try to open up this chest in front of me.
All right, swings open, no problem, and it is empty.
Before
Ooh.
she continues, Chadi, I'm gonna
Yes.
glance between all of them. Are there similarities or differences that I can spot between the chests? Is there anything that signifies one is unique? Can I see a padlock? A wire, perhaps? Nothing? They're all just
Nope.
boxes.
All just boxes.
We could all just pick one.
Just let her
I'm
continue.
gonna move on to the next one.
All right, you open it easily. There's only 3 gold pieces inside.
I'll pick them up and keep it moving.
The next one, same, just three gold pieces.
All right, keeping it moving. Excuse me.
So does this.
Oh,
So do the other 3. There's just a total of 15 gold in this room. And
I'll just walk over to Tattle and drop it in her purse.
she looks up
Five
at you.
gold.
Is that it?
I'm not the one who put stuff in the chests.
Oh. Oh well. Maybe there's something else around here.
Is there anything in the wall around the walls of this room, or behind these chests?
The wall is cracked a bit to reveal the earth. But if you would like to do a perception check or something, then we can see.
Ooh, I would love to. Ooh, that's a 17 plus perception is 4.
All right. The walls here
21.
are solid. There does not seem to be any sort of hidden door mechanism in this room. This room was the hidden room for this room.
Could have been hiddenception.
All right, so Tattle starts walking into the other room.
What are these papers? Or are those games?
Cards.
Oh, like playing cards.
Yeah, like playing cards. All right. One of these doors is unable to close due to a large root section. Within the room, you see the remains of what appears to be a kitchen. A few stoves are situated to one side, while rusted knives litter the floor.
Hey, Laura, I found the kitchen you were looking for.
Oh, thanks, man. I'll look around if there's anything salvageable.
What all are you checking? What do you mean?
Is there a wooden spoon that might be nice?
If there is, you can't tell it
Something.
is a wooden spoon because these ruins have been they are mangled by time.
Damn. They only got time spoons. Time spoon. Excuse me, I'm falling into it too.
I don't know, this room doesn't seem too interesting to me.
I'll also take a look-see. Is there any, like, chipmunks or squirrels that are, like, like doing stuff around these roots, or is it deserted?
It's deserted. My
Yeah,
cat
that's all this is
sneezed.
the Alvin and the Chipmunks campaign, dude.
Oh,
But
not just yet. There's so many knives. Is there no forks or spoons?
Nope.
What did they used to make
True.
here? Just mumbling to myself.
Jody, can I investigate these roots? Do they look like they just naturally grew through over the course of time, or is it
Yes.
like, so it's just been that long since
Mhm.
anybody's been here?
There's nothing in the drawers, nothing in the ovens.
Can I do a quick glance about? Same thing. Guidance, one knee, looking around.
Um,
Normal for most
you
people.
see a few scattered gold pieces actually. 10 gold in all.
Something. I will take it. I will pocket it, and I will put all 10 with Miss Daddle.
Alrighty. Looks like we just got one area up ahead.
Beholder, beholder, beholder.
I'd cry.
Behold,
You
her.
finally
How
get
do
a
they know her?
you finally get a sense of what this place used to be as you walk into some sort of large chapel. Benches with skeletons are everywhere, none of which seem complete. The most disturbing thing you see is a large altar on the east side. In front of it are 3 piles of bones, and within are the remains of a large monster. Behind the altar, you see a set of doors. Well, this looks interesting.
Well, don't get too far into the fun, Miss Tattle. You gotta stay safe.
Did
You
you
got
say
it.
what? Did you say what they were worshiping? Like what specific?
This is
Thing?
like an altar is all. It's not. It doesn't have a statue or
Oh.
anything. No.
Can I identify? Can I try to identify the creature, like the
Yeah.
bones of the creature?
Give me a nature check. Give me a nature check.
Mm.
You took
Would
that,
Would I be
right?
able to help them?
You took
I'm
that,
like,
right? As a druid?
Yeah, I did,
what?
but the problem is, for whatever reason, they put nature on int because D&D is stupid.
Is there?
It's 12.
Whatever it was, it had very large horns.
Spooky.
Is it? Does it look more animal or like in? Yeah.
It's hard to tell.
Would I be able to recognize any? Would I be able to try? Shit. I mean, I might be able to recognize it.
Give me a nature check.
I'm gonna go up and tap him on the back and say, "Shit, man, I couldn't figure it out. If you could figure it out, you're smart as hell." And I'm gonna give him guidance because I didn't do that for myself.
Okay, so a D4. I don't think it's gonna help. Thank you, buddy.
And then,
Oh,
is there
God.
any like religious like symbols on here at all? Like depicting like who, like what was being worshipped here at all?
It's a 9.
A
You
9?
know what? I think it might have little horns.
Big horns.
Well, I got a 9.
You do not see any symbols.
Religion lost to time.
What
Do you
about these?
reckon
What about these corpses? Can I identify a species? Like, have all the corpses been a predominant like species? Does this seem like it was a
Humanoid.
okay? But there's no like, it's not obvious that they're all dwarves or they're all elves or, I guess elves would kind of be the same. But
The piles do not have the same species.
okay. Nice shit I can figure out here.
reckon while you continue forward?
and point of reference, I'm keeping my Great Axe at the ready. Ready for
Good to know.
anything to animate.
And just as the last thing, when we're walking towards the door, he's just gonna do a quick spin and glance over the room. Not gonna guide himself, just a quick cursory glance if there's anything we missed.
Yeah.
We're of interest.
Nothing you can think of.
We didn't see anything on like the west side of the chapel at all.
No, just more pews and skeletons.
Okay.
And roots. All right,
Well, Fire Lady, after you.
Too kind.
All right. If the former room was a chapel, this must have been where the minister resided. You see a bed and some other ruined furniture throughout the room, and 2 skeletons wearing armor at one side.
I'll go to the skeletons, whichever side they're on.
Can you
Over
can you
here.
wait? 'Cause they're gonna stand up. You know they're gonna stand up. So if you touch them, that's kind of on you.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, she
Alright.
is the fire lady.
I'll just go up to the skeletons and take a look at them.
All right, you approach the skeletons, and they begin to rattle and stand.
Yeah, there you go.
Now here we go.
You said, aren't the skeletons up here though?
Sorry.
That's what I said.
I just saw that
No, I
the
walked the wrong
token
way.
was down here.
Oh.
I walked the wrong way. Sorry about it, guys. I'm good at this game.
There you go. Get down. Come on.
All right. They do not get an attack off. Aloric, what do you do?
Here you go. I will, the one right here, I'll cast Firebolt.
Okay. 24 will hit.
So close.
Woo!
Yeah, that's not too bad. And so we got. That is
Oh,
really
no.
bad. Then I'm gonna move as far away from them as I can. Like, about so. But that's my turn.
All right, Iramin.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say that Airman doesn't really. No, I won't. I was thinking about casting Entangle on you and giving them the restrained status, so our Lord and Savior with 2 swords could fuck him up. But I kind of feel like you would die because they would have advantage on both attacks against you. So, out of the faith of his heart, he's not gonna entangle you. He will just approach one and smack in the face.
Okay.
This one right here. I'm gonna go for a swing with my scimitar.
Go for it.
That is a nat 1. Oh boy. Okay.
My goodness.
Yeah.
The skele-
let's go.
Oddly enough, the skeleton blocks your sword, and it goes towards Citrine. Citrine, give me a dex check. Let's see if you avoid damage.
We're even now.
A dex check or a dex save?
Dex save.
Okay. Ah. An 8.
An 8. Aramin, how much damage would you have done?
Come on.
Not much. 4.
Come on.
Out of what, 6 health?
Yeah, it's a 1d6 plus 3. So
No. I mean,
Wow.
how much max health does Citrine have?
Probably,
I have
yeah.
10. I have 10. It's okay.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
She's got con.
You got double
do have
digits for a
lower
warlock.
I know. Got a little bit of time. Don't worry about it, guys.
Full bacon.
All right, Citrine, your turn.
Oh, she's pissed off. First of all. Second of all, she'll just do produce flame and attack the one right in between her and Iramin there.
Okay.
Oh, please. Does a 16 hit?
A 16 will hit.
Let's go. for 5 fire damage.
Alrighty.
That's it.
Desmond.
Desmond is gonna, let's see, he's gonna sort of move back like this, and he's gonna pull out his trusty flintlock pistol, and he's gonna say, if you can attack from range, might be a good idea to not get so close to the baddies every time. He's gonna shoot at this one.
Okay.
He doesn't mean to.
15 will hit.
Nice.
Mm.
Is that 15 damage or?
Yeah.
Damn.
Alright, well, it's a flintlock pistol, so it gets blasted.
Ooh,
Damn.
warn us next time.
Desmond is just racking up kills. I'm gonna move further back the rest of my movement and my turn.
Octavius, your turn.
Since this has started, has like any of this stuff like started like to move or rattle at all?
On the altar? No.
Yeah.
No.
No? Okay. I will go in here. I'll see that one. I will give Citrine a wide berth and swing with my
You're so rude.
for a 16 to hit.
A 16 will indeed hit.
For just 7 slashing.
Just 7?
Correct.
Alright. The skeleton raises up what's left of a shield and you manage to knock its entire arm off with that blow.
So its AC is reduced by 2?
Yes. Sure. Arlo.
Mm-hmm. All right. I guess I'll get a little more of a straight shot before I do that. And then I'll shoot my
Alright.
arrow. That's going to be a 3 plus 5. That's going to be an 8 to hit.
That does not hit.
like- He steps into the smoke
Oh.
from my pistol.
Oh,
and
wow.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my ears are ringing from the damn pistol in my ear. Oh, ah.
Alright, unfortunately an 8 will miss. Is that it for you?
Yeah.
Alright. The skeleton
I rub
will
my ears.
the skeleton will try to swing a short sword at Octavius. Does a 15 hit?
Yeah.
Alright. You end up taking 6 piercing damage.
Ouch.
And Aloric, it is your turn again.
I will firebolt the remaining opponent there.
Go for it.
14.
14 will hit.
And
7 damage. So your fireball catches it in the face and it ignites the armor scraps. And it chars the skeleton, burns it away, and it falls to the side.
my goodness. That's all for my turn. That's all the opponents, I think, right? That we can
Yes.
see anyway.
Citrine's gonna death glare Iramin a little bit as she walks away.
Yeah, honestly, that one was my bad, but you know what? While it is my bad, I don't feel bad because I do feel like we're a little bit even. And he points to his eyebrow that is kind of half off. Anyway,
She gives you like a shrug, like,
yeah, I'm in the same boat as you. Any gold or anything? Anybody see anything of interest?
No, do you see anything of interest, mate?
All right, I
You know
guess
what?
I'm the designated looker guy.
no, Citrine wants to look
I could also look around.
because she's pissed about the 15 coins. Citrine wants to look. I'm just looking around.
Okay. Give me a perception or investigation.
Okay. A 12 investigation.
You walk around the perimeter and you feel, and you see cracks in the wall here.
Hey, big man.
Yeah. Me
Can you,
or other big guy?
I guess both.
Okay.
What?
Do you see this crack here in the wall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something off about it. Maybe if one of you could, I don't know, punch it or something.
I
I'm
think
not
you're
really
more muscular
punching.
than me, even though, I mean, we're close to the same height, but I think you got more build, more weight behind your kick. I think he's gonna tap you and give you guidance. Best of luck.
Doing that to Octavius, you mean, or?
Mhm.
Oh,
Oh.
that wasn't really clear.
Yeah, sorry.
I thought you were telling her.
Yeah,
I was
same
like,
here.
No, I was-
I
you
like-
don't want to ask
She was
me.
calling both of us over, and we're
I
both
mean,
big. so I
she
was like,
seems independent enough. I think the blasty thing
just
could
kick
work.
the damn wall, man. Just kick it.
All right. Do you want like an athletics check for this?
Yeah, give me an athletics check.
Alright. With a guidance.
Yep.
25.
Wow.
All right.
Does that succeed?
It does. You burst open the wall. There are spider webs filling a large portion of the room, though you see no spiders.
Yeah.
Much of this
See. No spiders.
That means
much
there's
of this
no-
room much of this room appears untouched, including the stone chests on the left-hand side. There are more books, but only one appears to be preserved enough to touch.
Hey Tattle, do you have like a healing potion in that bag?
For me,
No.
Well, she's gotta stay safe.
Well,
Desmond will
Are we
give
just-
Octavius a pat and say, "You'll be all right, mate. Seems like he can't get more than a scratch on you. I mean, look at those arms," and he'll sort of squeeze your arms.
I am covered in bandages, like arms, my chest. There's literally like a blood coming through the bandages in my chest from a wound from somewhere else. He's like,
You seem used to it.
yeah, and there's a reason why I'm not dead because I know when to pull back. I'll say it. All right. Well, does the spider webs looks like it's like steppable on?
yeah, they are actually extremely aged, so you step on them, and while the stickiness might stick, it's not like it's not a sturdy web.
All right. Can I take my javelin? Like, does it appear locked, or can I attempt to open it?
You can attempt to open it.
I will attempt to open it, but if it's locked,
It is
I'm
not
gonna
locked.
Okay.
Um,
It's just trapped and explodes into a fireball.
half of that is true.
Disintegrate.
You open the chest. You open the chest, and you hear a mechanism click. Give me a dex save as a dart flies in your direction.
6.
All right, so the dart hits you in the chest for 4 poison damage.
I'm okay.
Yeah, let me take a look at that. I'll go try to disarm it.
Well,
It's already activated.
It's
Uh,
Whoopsie.
I don't know. There can be repeating dart traps.
Repeating
I'll
crossbow.
attempt. I'll attempt to open it again before.
You close it and open it, and it doesn't activate again.
Oh, thank God. I'm okay.
Johnny, while they're doing this escapade, Ehrman is going to glance around these bookcases and see if there's anything of interest. Just kind of do a
There
cursory
are-
glance through
There
it.
are what topics and titles you can make out. The books are still too dilapidated to handle. The only one that is in any way preserved is an open one on the table.
I will walk up, grab it, and read it.
All right. Flipping through it, the pages are, like I said, the pages are preserved. Flipping through it, it is a handwritten tome. You see cryptic notes, journal entries, doodled maps, and the only thing that is clear is a preface at the beginning which simply states that the eternal giant will grant mankind the power to rule the land and the stars.
Would I have heard this eternal giant being kind of a giant myself?
You would have not.
I got some jargon about something or rather. Can't really read most of it. If you own it, tattle. And he's just gonna close the book.
Can you write that down, Jotty, or like have like a player notes thing?
Yeah, what was it? The something giant brings to humankind?
The power of the giant gives you like over the sky or
Yeah,
something.
this is. We
playing
need
Um,
a designated.
give
we
it-
need a designated
Just give it
note
one.
taker.
Just give it 1 second. There are 2 other chests. There are 3 chests to check the contents of, and I can just copy and paste this whole thing there.
Okay. What did the first chest have besides the trap?
Many bags of gold coins.
Many bags.
150 gold total.
I'll
Wow.
open it from the side.
Dang. Hey, we got bags. Just chink, chink.
Oh yeah. I'd try to open the top one, probably. No, seeing that, but like from the side so that it shoots.
All right, you open it, and the dart flies out and whizzes past Aloric into the books.
Oh, I probably should have said something.
What
Glad
the
you
heck?
dodged it.
I didn't even see it.
Good.
In that chest, you see a short sword with a blue blade, a mandolin with exquisite carvings, and a sturdy shield emblazoned with a symbol of a dying tree. Give me a religion check real quick.
For everybody or just
Ooh. That's a 17 plus my religion. My darn thing, my internet. It is a 17.
The symbol of the dying tree you recognize to be the symbol of Zexram, god of deceit and corruption.
That's on the
Something
shield
cool
and the
track.
sword, or
A sword, a mandolin, and a shield.
and we have to give everything to Tattle.
Yeah.
All right, I give it to Tattle.
Handle and a sword and a shield, all with engravings of.
Just the shield.
Okay.
There is one chest left.
Try to check and disarm any traps.
Okay. Disarming it.
Look out.
Disarming it does not require a check. Within that chest, you see a crown inlaid with opals, as well as a silver hand mirror with a gold frame.
Alright, I'll head over to Al.
So, there is everything you get.
Plus one shield.
Ooh.
Fuck.
Wow.
Dang.
That's pretty crazy. Too bad nobody in this group is gonna use shields, so I don't
I
think.
know, right? Not a single shield user.
Well, the
We don't have
warlock
a
could.
bard, do we?
Oh yeah, the warlock.
You could use shields.
No,
You
she
don't have the
can't.
spell for
She's
this.
an Hexblade.
I don't think so.
Suddenly, you all hear a large slam from the chapel.
Oh, well, I was gonna ask before you mentioned anything, if while they were going for these two other chests, if I could have taken. Because are you doing the 10-minute short rest as like the first one, or like how are you doing short rests?
10 to 30 minutes, I think, is a good short rest. As long as you're at least 10 minutes.
Because I was wondering, like, while they were like looking through like the rest of the room, if I could take a short rest.
Yeah,
I would
I'll allow
do
a
it.
short rest.
I would kick it with them in the corner. Just two big boys hanging out.
Um,
Gross.
as a matter of fact, I might as well, call for a bio break here.
Hey, perfect timing for a short rest.
Let's go.
Be back in about 15 or so minutes.
My one hit die.
Damn it, dude. Fuck off. Ugh. Constitution low moment. Gotta love level 1 D&D, man.
Wait. An instrument of the bard? I just realized that's an instrument. I just saw that. I didn't even read that that was an instrument of the bards. That's huge.
Yeah, it's kind of like a crazy set of drops they give us for the first set items now.
That none of us. I mean, I guess someone could probably use the short sword.
A shield too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he probably handpicked them because none of us can use any of that. I mean,
and we can, but like,
yeah. It wouldn't make sense in character for me to argue about a mandolin. He does not fucking care.
yeah.
And stars. I love Druid level 1 gaming, dude. So much fun.
Actually, I technically anyone that doesn't really have a bonus action can use the dancing sword.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I have a feeling we're not gonna get any of it though.
Well, yeah, like obviously.
We're gonna come back and it's gonna be almost 1,000 gold worth of shit. And they're gonna be like, "Here's 2 gold apiece.
Yeah.
Your scum at the bottom of the pond." How much does a +1 shield go for in the player's handbook? It's a lot, right? It's like 2,000.
I don't think it has a price. They don't have magic items priced in.
Not the PHB. Right.
No, or like I don't even think in the DMG they don't they don't have prices on the stuff.
There's general guidance that's written in one of the books, the original ones.
There's like a sane magic item prices that I use whenever I DM. I'm just
Get the sane
writing.
cost guide listed because it's an uncommon. So it'd be 1,500 if you're using sane cost. If you're using DMs, it's 101 to 500, which is low for a
Yeah.
+1.
Symbol of a dying tree.
I am reading chat. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Where's the hit? Why we fight? Items don't have exact prices and labels somewhere with books. They aren't very accurate. Yeah, yeah. I forget what book it is, but there is. I know there is somewhere listed that's like a general.
Like a price guide.
Yeah, but I think it's like horribly imbalanced because it was probably written back when 5e was like, Fireball is the best spell in the game. Shit has power creeped beyond belief past that. I was actually talking to Nate about that. That 1D&D is just fully embraced the power creep, and now everything is broken. Which is more fun than Save or Suck, but also is not fun. It's hard to balance for the DM, it sucks. I get the fun journey of trying to figure out what items work on a druid.
That's my friend y'all are talking to in the chat.
He's my friend now.
He's
Get
the
outta
people,
here.
he's the people's
He's
friend.
our
He's
friend
our
now.
friend.
Get out of here. I will throw her off the boat for a sub.
No!
I'm being real.
And after what happened twice.
He messaged our other Discord and was like, Andrea is just as chaotic here as she is with us. Damn.
Good luck. Good luck winning an athletics contest against a Goliath.
Yeah, my -1 strength. My dump stat as a warlock.
I have -1 strength as well.
What?
Question is, do I have -1 strength when I'm a wolf? That's your problem. Woof.
Oh my gosh.
Do we think he's gonna give us level 2 in this session or after? That's the question.
Probably after.
I can't do shit. You're at level 1.
I have 1 spell slot. I forgot that that's what warlocks do. Is 1 spell slot. So I just been.
It'll be
I'm
that way
having
until
to-
you're level.
What spell? What
I don't know.
what
I'm
spells
having-
do you have?
I'm having too good to use syndrome right now and like not using my spell slot.
Honestly, I think level 1 best. Like this is just me in particular. Like everyone has like their own thing, but
Mhm.
I just would cast Hex and hope I don't lose concentration.
Mm-hmm.
That's like
I
my
have
only thing.
Bane. I have Bane on.
Oh, Bane's not bad. Bane's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, level 1 is pretty much walk up and bonk with stick, and then just hope you get better rolls than them, and that's it. That's all you can really do.
Mhm. Yeah. I mean, I've also got some like Fire Genasi specific like stuff going on. Like Produce Flame isn't a warlock thing. That's a Fire Genasi.
Mhm.
A free cantrip. Don't mind if I do.
Yeah, I had to
spells very carefully. 'Cause I'm a druid.
I thought druids were the same as
Are they the
clerics.
same as
where-
clerics?
Yeah, they're the same as clerics.
Oh, well, I don't care.
Where you have
No,
the
it's
active-
cantrips.
Oh yeah, cantrip.
Yeah, because no more details.
Rar?
RAR XD.
I like how there's more viewers currently while on break.
Is there a link for the Twitch?
Is it because all of us are in the chat right now?
Probably.
it could
my
be.
girlfriend's in here too. Everybody say hi. I think she is.
Hi.
Yo, bro.
How do you see that?
If you go to Jotty's Twitch, you can like watch the stream.
Oh, is there a URL for that? Or?
Yeah, in the shameless
It's on a
promo
promo chat.
section.
Oh, promo. Okay, that's right.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's good.
I didn't even realize you can also hit like the community button where it's right next to stream chat and it'll show you like all the
Like who's
Everyone
here?
has the username.
yeah
Oh, thank you.
carbonated pastry. That's an interesting.
Yo, I got multiple friends in here. What up?
Carbonated.
That's my
pastry. I like
friend. Carbo's in the chat.
it. Yeah, carbo. Oh, whoops.
What?
Hello,
Also-
hello.
Can I get some pogs in chat for my new water heater that got installed today?
See,
What
water heater?
in the hell is going
Yeah.
on with the chat?
You
Hey,
can have
where's
a-
the water
here,
heater
you
cam
can
at?
have a you can have a
Freya?
Craigasm in the chat.
Guys, let's blow up chat. Let's blow up chat. Water heater cam when? We need it. You know,
Gold-
everybody else
golden-
has.
Golden Kappa check. Can I get some Keck W's?
Oh, screaming.
I don't even know.
How did you have BTTV?
Yeah, do you have those global emotes active with those better?
It looks like there's global emotes in here. I like how there's like all the League of Legends. emotes. I'm surprised those are like free assets.
Like if I type Keck, is it gonna show the emote? That's the question.
Didn't they remove the Pog face?
No, it's the
I-
lizard now.
no.
It's, they changed it to the lizard.
Yep.
The lizard?
Pog champ. That's my champ.
Talk to him.
Oh yeah.
Alrighty.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Yeah.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Is everybody back?
Okay. Oh my god.
Oh, we were.
Yo.
Wait,
About
were.
2 seconds. You missed your chance.
Oh, he's running, he's running.
Oh, fuck. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, the chat brat thing is actually really fierce.
I like it. You called me. He messaged me
I
privately.
said, "You're
and
so
said
brat."
It said
What?
that my character was Brat.
Bum 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 ba dum ba bum.
All right. Everybody back, ready to continue?
I'm here.
Yes.
Continue.
Let's do it.
So,
Okay, okay, Guga.
so after 10 minutes of resting and examining everything that you've gotten, you hear a slam from the chapel.
Oh shoot.
Oh, excuse me.
And Tattle just goes, "That can't be good." Luckily, you guys are
You don't know what's
handling it.
happening?
Well, no, I'm not over there.
Maybe it was our dwarf friend that fell behind.
Oh yeah, maybe they're getting in a bit of a scrap.
He might have passed out from alcohol withdrawal.
Yeah, 'cause you're not giving it to us. I told you gotta worry about them dwarves.
Well, the magic user seems pretty good.
All right. I'm gonna get around this corner. Can I peek around the corner to see if I can see anything?
Yeah.
Like, what do you want me to like make a perception check since I'm not fully, or
You
stealth?
just
Okay. I turn around.
you
and
peek around the corner and you see the skeleton of a minotaur wielding a great axe, having cleft the dwarf in two.
Guys, the other dwarf is dead.
Withdrawals are that bad? I mean,
Giant.
I've heard, but like,
Do I know what a minotaur is? Would I know?
Oh yeah.
All right. I'd be like, minotaur, skeleton.
Oh,
That's what it was.
I
At the
can
same
get,
time.
I can get the dwarf back up. I just gotta use my stuff on him.
He's in half.
Oh Jesus! Look at the size of this thing.
All right, yeah, maybe perhaps I can't there.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, you guys ready to charge in?
Sure.
All right.
I'll take the rear.
Tattle says, "I'll just wait back here."
I would like to rage.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
There we go.
And charge in.
I would like to. Oh wait, druids are useless until level 2. That's right.
All right. I was gonna start the initiative right here. Because even running, you wouldn't necessarily have a surprise round if it is facing the room. Would you prefer to be back up here?
Yes.
Okay.
Not
All right.
gonna let it get a free attack off on me.
All right, so Aloric, you are up first.
Oh, my name hasn't kicked in. Sometimes you say it, and I'm like, I wonder who that is.
You're good. I apologize.
No, you're fine. So I can see this monstrosity through the door. If so,
The door is
I'm
open.
sorry.
Yes.
I'm gonna firebolt them then, if that's the case.
Go for it.
I hope that hits. If not, I'm running
A
away.
21 will hit.
And then 4 points of fire damage. And then just in case he can throw crap, I'm gonna move out of the line of the door. And that
Smart.
should be my turn.
All right. Next up is Iramin.
I'm gonna peek at it, consider my odds, and then not cast Entangle, and I will instead step back, and I will ready my reaction to cast Healing Word. Well, I will ready my action, using my reaction, to cast Healing Word if anybody goes down.
Okay.
And chuckle at the bisected dwarf, and that's my turn.
Citrine.
Valid.
Wow. I'm gonna peek out and I'm going to let's see. Oh. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, perfect. I'm gonna cast Bane on this giant little dude here. I need a charisma save.
You got it. That is a 1.
Cool.
Oh,
So we have to subtract a d4 from all attack rolls or saves for the next minute. And then I'm gonna move right there. And that'll end my turn.
Octavius flinches when she sees her like pulling her hand back to cast a spell.
Well,
He's like, oh, thank God.
the Minotaur will charge. 10, 5,
Oh,
10,
shit.
15, 20, 25,
I know, I
30
got away.
feet and attempts to
why
gore
did you move in
Arlo.
front of me.
Oh, Arlo.
Hey, buddy, I didn't do
Awesome.
nothing. I didn't do anything to you, man. Stop.
Oh, look at that.
That is
Ooh.
also minus how much?
A d4.
A d4.
Yeah.
So that was a 5 to hit. So you see it coming. It goes through the motion. It goes through the motion to attempt to gore you, and you move just precisely out of the way.
Arlo's like surprised at himself a little bit, and he like takes a deep
I would
breath,
imagine
and he,
so.
like, gets out of it.
Desmond, that makes it your turn.
Boy, we found a bugger bigger than Earman and Octavius. Gonna swing.
That will hit.
9. And then 2 fighting. Oh, nice.
Ooh. All right, double dice.
What is the key to do it through D&D Beyond? Thought
I
there was a
don't-
key to...
I don't know through D&D Beyond.
I will just oh, there we go. Wait, that didn't even do it.
Eight
So
damage.
And I will end my turn.
All right. Octavius.
All right. Axe at the ready, raging. I am going to swing with my great axe.
This music.
For a
is
22 to
not-
hit.
There, that's better.
For 9 slashing damage. Like
Okay, 22
trying to
will
go
hit.
for its neck.
9 damage. All right.
And that's my turn.
Alrighty. We go now to Arlo.
So, I think Arlo, he's off to the side for a sec, and then you see from his shadow, if anybody, I'm sure nobody's looking, but 4 little paw prints, almost like an invisible cat, is walking out of his shadow, and you see those paw prints going onto the skeleton as I cast Hunter's Mark.
Nice.
Ooh.
Wow.
That's cool.
I love that flavor.
And then I will take a hit with advantage. Or I don't think that let me see if that requires a. I'm pretty sure it doesn't though.
No. Hunters.
It just adds extra damage.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. Yeah, I was just seeing if it had a saving throw. That's 17.
A 17 will hit.
Heck yeah. That doesn't add any. Oh, I deal an extra. No, is that new?
You gotta.
I can't trust anything anymore. Oh, do I?
Yeah.
Do
Okay,
I?
thank you. That is 5 plus 5 plus 3, 13 damage.
13 damage.
And anybody around it probably hears a purring, I think.
All right, we go back to the top with Aloric.
All right, we'll do firebolt. Oh shit, no, or not. And I'm
No.
gonna move farther away. That's my turn, I'm afraid. That was disappointing.
We've had like 6 nat 1s and only 1 nat 20 tonight.
Does that
Level
speak
one,
to how the
yeah.
campaign will go?
I've had 2 of them.
Well, we're just kidding.
Iramen.
Trevor's chilling, probably.
Nope. I'm afraid I will. You know what? Fuck it. Because he's brave like this. I'm gonna walk up to it and use my action to taunt it to try to get it to hit me instead of anybody else. I'm not even gonna hit it. I'm just gonna look at it and tell it, you're ugly, and you smell bad, and that's it. And then he's gonna bang his sword against the shield, try to get its attention. That's it.
Some things never change.
Oh no.
It's all the same, guys. It's just more optimized this time.
Let's see. Give me a charisma check. Just a straight charisma check.
Oh, I'm great at these guys. My Christmas cards are-
Sorry, I got distracted from a realization of something that I'll need to change for the next sessions.
All of that?
3.
A 3 will not work.
I said those guys.
Citrine.
Hello. You know, I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna try to back up a little bit. He can do what he wants. If he wants to attack me, that's fine.
Are you sure about that?
Okay, John.
Yeah.
Okay, does a 17 hit you?
Minus the D4 quiz.
Ah, yes, minus D4. Does a 15 hit you?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
Incoming 300 damage.
Oh! Oh!
You take 15 slashing damage as he brings his axe down.
I'm down.
Oh no.
TPK. TPK.
And it is now the skeleton's turn.
Oh, W turn.
And he will turn to Octavius. Does a 23 hit?
I am
Yeah.
going to use silvery barbs.
That makes it a 10, does it not?
A
Yes.
10 does not hit.
All
And I
right.
give Octavius the advantage.
I see that axe
forgot
coming
you can
down,
do
and I just
that.
like use this like super shitty driftwood like handmade axe, and just knock the axe into the wall beside me.
You're
All right.
welcome.
Thank you.
That was very nicely placed. Desmond, it is now your turn.
Oh, when are you up? Oh.
Alright. Desmond is gonna look over at Citrine fucking laid out and say, "Alright, why did you try to run from the big guy with the axe?" And
Wouldn't you?
he's gonna slash at it.
Okay.
12.
12 will hit.
Oh, he's big.
Alright.
Yeah.
What?
But he's really big, so I think it.
9
9 damage.
and 2 of fighting. Oof, almost another crit.
All right, 24 hits.
Nice job.
Another 5 damage. Hang on.
And that'll be my turn.
All right, Octavius. I believe you
You
have
have
advantage.
advantage.
Right. We're going for it.
Let's go.
23
nice.
to
Oh,
hit.
snap.
22.
For 12 slashing.
Ooh.
You see this giant Minotaur skeleton's great axe, and you match it with your own. You bring it across, reel back, and slam it into its chest, and it shatters into pieces.
Oh, I would. Can I describe how I kill it instead?
Oh, yes, yes.
So it lands its axe into the wall. I reach up and like grab its horn, holding it down. I hold the axe head at the base and just like jam it into the neck, like until the head comes off.
Wow.
And
Nice.
toss it to the ground.
Nice.
I will expend
it.
my last spell slot on a healing word. To pick shall we say, less than performative. Fire
Hey.
Genasi
Oh my
for,
God.
What the fuck?
and he casts it, and then wow, you only get 4. Wow, that's the weakest roll I could have gotten. And he
Your
kneels
heart
down
wasn't
next
in
to
it.
you as you get up, and then he extends a hand down and he says, "I believe that puts the score back in my favor. I think you now owe me one."
So Tattle
Thanks.
starts clapping. She goes, "Well done! That was awesome! You guys are great! I got good feelings about you." And she gingerly steps over the remains of the skeleton and says, "All right, shall we go?"
One last look, if you don't mind. I'm gonna
Oh.
pick through the bones of the Minotaur, see if there's anything of interest.
There is not.
So I guess we figured out what
Good.
those fallen bones in the ruins were.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Can I take
Give
a
me a
minute?
nature check for that one.
Yeah, we could put it on the boat as a fucking masthead, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be great.
Jotty,
Area.
on my way out, I'm going to grab both halves of the bisected dwarf in my shoulders, just leaking probably.
Oh yeah,
the most
everything
foul
is
smelling
everything is leaking out.
And I'm just gonna keep it on my shoulders, and he's completely unbothered by it, and carry it with us on our way out.
Alaric, how would you have like described like your silvery barbs looking?
Jay.
Yes.
How would you? Sorry, I said Alaric. How would you describe your silvery barbs looking when you cast it?
How the spell looks, you mean? Or?
Yeah, like how does it look? Like if I saw you casting the spell, like how would it look?
Well, I would imagine there would be like this, since it's called silvery barbs, like this stream of silver would come out of my hands, and as he's trying to bring the attack down on you, would wrap around his axe, making him miss slightly.
Oh, okay.
I like
and
that.
then from there, that silvery energy would kind of go into like your chest.
Nice.
and then you use that, and you're kind of like glowing just a little bit, which is giving you the advantage for your next attack.
Hell yeah.
That's how I visualize it.
So like as we're walking out.
But I'm just an old nerd. You know, what do I know? So,
As everyone's like walking out, I'll be like, appreciate what you did back there.
well, I wanted to do it for Citrine, but I was afraid she was going to burn me.
Probably a little bit.
I had to. It made me nervous. I had to be. Well, actually, the thing is, honestly, I was going to do it, but I waited too long. Well, no, I was actually waiting to see what would happen, and I go, well, maybe I shouldn't have done that. So either way, so it's going to be either you, and so the next attack was you, so it went to you. So sorry, Citrine.
All right.
I think
So,
while we're walking out, oh, sorry, we'll probably have a chance to talk.
no, you can talk.
If I catch Citrine in the back, because I like to imagine her pouting, I'll walk up behind her and like walk up next to her and be like, you know, the lady said she was taking notes. Well, is this how you usually act around people? Because I'm more of a benefit of the doubt kind of guy.
I don't know what you mean.
You punch like two of our guys with a fistful of flames, son.
Don't see that how that's my problem. They weren't in the way.
Now, directionally, how challenged do you think you'd be?
Oh my
Just-
God. Oh my God.
Because I was standing. Now, you know, I'm a little better. But it just seemed like the enemy was there, and our guys were there. I mean, I'm sure you can.
I think what she's saying, when you're watching a baseball game,
Oh
you don't
Jesus! Hey man.
get close to
Oh,
the
so-
batter's box. That's all she's saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're not standing right behind me, you won't get hit by me.
All right.
She needs room to work, is what she's saying.
All right. So,
Okay. Well, I'll back you up, Fireball.
so
I'll walk
by
up.
the way, when you get to the entrance, the two humans are just sat up against the wall, and they look up at you, and one of them says, "I think we agree with you. This ain't for us."
Well,
Oh.
good. I'm glad I could talk some sense into you. And he reaches down to shake their hands, forgetting that he has the dwarf corpse on his shoulders.
And they just lean away.
I would say viscera just pours out of it. It's
Yeah.
probably smells horrible. And he just like reaches out and it gets all over his arm and he goes, "Shit, forgot about that." Well, anyways, it's,
How do you forget
it's been
about
good.
that?
It's been good seeing you. And he just kind of hikes him back up on his shoulders. I hope I never do again. I'm assuming you'll be sailing back with us because I don't know how the fuck you're gonna get out of here, but I gotta go. And then he's gonna keep walking.
And then I come out from behind with the giant, like, skeleton minotaur head. Right behind him. He looks at the two humans. You made it out alive.
So. Do.
If we're cutting back to the ship, I would say before we get back onto the ship, I mean, he's not gonna like hide it. Iramin puts the corpse into the ocean before we get on a rowboat or whatever to head back for the boat, and is speaking something. If any of you speak Dwarvish, he's speaking something in Dwarvish, not loudly. And then
I don't
just
know
kinda
where
lets the body float into the abyss. And that's it.
Where would I ever find anybody speaking Dwarvish? Oh, that would be me.
Yeah. I mean, I would say he's not being quiet about it. He's just saying general like dwarven prayers that you've heard a million times before.
I'll give him, like,
Returning him to the All Father, blah 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 blah. Yeah.
All right.
And he lets his corpse float off into the ocean. That's it.
So, when you get to the ship, the two humans. Oh, first off, Nail is there. My bad. So,
What do you mean? That's Fiara, actually.
no.
Level 20 monk right there, guys.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Oh my god.
So Nail said, the two humans approach Nail and they say, "We have decided against joining. This ain't for us." And she says, "All right, we'll be leaving you here though." And they look at each other, like, but shouldn't? And she just glares at them, and they nod and just walk off into the woods.
Yo ho ho ho.
I'll step over and I'll say, "Oh, you sure we have to do that? I mean, they did help out after all. It's not like they didn't just wuss out on the first go.
And Tattle pops
I
up.
reckon we might as well take them back.
Tattle walks
whenever
up.
we head to port."
Tattle walks up. Actually, they tried to open a chest and they got themselves hurt, and then they just sat back and they didn't really want to explore anything else, so they're kind of useless here, so we can't really have them aboard, or else they'll be a liability.
Oh, so she really kept notes.
Mm-hmm.
Nail points to Tattle. That's why she went along with you.
That's why her name's Tattle.
Yes. We're very proud. She's very proud of that, and so are we.
I'm
Hey,
about
don't
to say
you-
something real ironic, my friend. I don't have room for dead weight, as much as that is normally my job. This is the specific instance where I don't have room for dead weight, so, yeah, they'll be fine. Somebody pick them up. I mean, people come to this island all the time, right?
Well,
This ain't an island.
Oh, they'll be fine. They'll figure it out.
They'll be fine.
Where are just off the coast?
Yes, actually.
Okay.
oh work.
Or-
Yeah, they're fine.
Yeah, they're good. They'll make it back to Civ life.
Oh, yeah, I thought it was an island too.
Yeah.
My bad. I should have communicated that better. I apologize.
I thought we were Jack Sparrowing them and giving them a pistol.
Yeah. So this is what we're working for.
My bad. So, Tattle brings the bag over to Nail, and she pulls out a few things one by one, showing them, and Nail nods. Her smile gets bigger. She says, "I suppose this is plenty of gold. Done a great job. Congrats for making it back alive. As a final question, are you sure you're willing to be a part of this crew?"
I look over towards Octavius, remembering the conversation we had at the bar, and just nod.
None. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're in.
We're in.
Arlo looks around, and realizing that pirating is a lot more rowdy and crazy than he thought it would be. Everybody punching each other and throwing shit at each other, and and I think he shakes it off. He's like, yeah.
Desmond is gonna look over at Citrine and see how she's looking.
You have 4 hit points.
Yeah, much a little beat up. But she looks. You can tell by the look in her eyes that she wants to join the crew, but she's also at the same time, you can see a desperation that's oddly placed.
Desmond is just gonna give Citrine a nod.
She'll give you a nod back.
And Aloric? Jay? How does Aloric, what is Aloric's response?
As long as we keep going to places like we did today, I'm all in. Didn't find anything like a book or something, but I realize that will change as we try different things.
Oh no, you did find a book, remember?
I was gonna cut in and be in character. Well, I did. I mean, she got a book from me, something I couldn't really read. It was all fucking jargon, and the picture is talking about some giant god or something. I don't really know.
Well, if
Kinda
you
over
don't
my
want it,
head.
I would be glad to look at it, and I could share with you what I find from it.
Maybe it's another crypt, some more gold, or something.
That'd be awesome.
And she nods at all of you. Fantastic. Now, I'll have you follow me, I'll give you a little tour of the ship. So Tattle runs off to do something. And Nail leads you toward the doors.
And you all go up to level 2. Wow, Jody, that's crazy.
You want it so bad. You want it so bad. You're gonna give it. You're gonna have us wait a whole session.
Now, the first rule on this ship is that you pull your own weight or you get left behind. No one's allowed to slack off when there's work to be done. Better you perform, the lighter job you get. It may take a bit of getting used to, but that's just the way things go. You'll know we're upset with you if we make you a deck swab, but just know that ain't the end.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. Before she pulls you away, she chats with Tattle a little bit, and Tattle points at each of you as she mutters and mumbles to Nail. She said, "All right, we're setting sail for the next port. We're not going back to Huanoth. We're heading somewhere else. So duties may change when we reach the port. I want you lot to come with me." And she gives a quick wave at a drow that is at the helm. And she leads you down. Oh, there's a lurk. Let me real quick.
And you said Nail appears to be human, correct?
Yes.
And
So-
has she stated like what her position is?
She has not.
Okay.
I would guess quartermaster though, right? Based off her demeanor.
Or first mate.
Yeah. Sure.
So she leads you below deck, and you see a portly tiefling standing at a large cooking station with shelves and boxes nearby. He's being extremely delicate with seasoning on a pot of stew. Off to the side, you see a bugbear slowly but methodically dicing a large hunk of meat. The aroma from the pot fills your nostrils, and it is divine.
Well, good to know we have good food while we're here.
And Nail says, "You there, Arlo, was it?
Yeah.
You'll be helping Crumbs here for your first task."
Crumbs.
Your name's Crumbs.
And Crumbs looks back at you all and says, "I hope you all like boar meat because this is the captain's favorite."
All right.
Like what meat?
Boar meat.
Four.
Oh, boar. Okay.
Oh
Not
man, there
horse,
is
not
Not
nothing.
whores meat.
There is nothing I love more than the unjustified killing of one of the creatures of nature. I love it when you do that.
Well,
Do you say that out
you hit the
loud?
shot right. They barely feel it.
No, he keeps.
Ah, damn.
But he is visibly judging him.
Crumbs looks
I would
back.
say
Crumbs looks at you in your judging stare, and he says, "What would you rather have?"
I'm a vegetarian. If I mainly just honestly survive off of beer. It's kind of depressing, but it is. What
Ah,
it is.
the poor plants. You rip the life from them.
Can you talk to them?
Indeed,
Mmm.
they scream.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now, how could you do that to poor Crumbs now?
You will eat this poor meat, and you will like it.
Right. Certainly will. And he just kind of.
And Nail says, "Arlo, you'll be here first.
Yes, sir.
But you come with me." And she leads you further within. Y'all feel free to follow.
Cannoneer. Who's gonna be the cannoneer? Ba, 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 ba.
And sorry, what was the drow's name? Did she say what their name was?
She did not say the drow's name.
Okay.
So, Nail leads you through a series of cannons stationed at each side of the ship, with hammocks and possessions throughout. There's a halfling resting while organizing materials in a chest. She's not hiding anything, but you do see it's a large assortment of herbs, bandages, salves, and other medical equipment. At the far end, you see an orc with a clipboard making notations as he examines one of the masts. And as you follow his gaze, you see there's a tiny crack in the wood. The orc shakes his head and makes notes in his clipboard. There's another tiefling, flaxen skin, who's examining the cannons and cannonballs placed throughout the lower deck, while a second orc hauls powder as needed. She stops here and says, "Octavius, you'll be here helping Belter here."
Belter.
Belter looks up at you. Oops. 1 second.
I pick things up and I put them down.
Belter puts down what he's working on, and he walks up to Octavius. He goes, "Ah!" And he goes for a big arm shake, not a handshake, an arm shake.
Not realizing what he's trying to do at first, Octavius will just go for a regular handshake, but I'm guessing he just goes for the arm.
Yeah, he goes for the arm. Belter, me mum was Shrackus, a famous wrestler. Me granddad was Harch. He was a skilled fighter.
Octavius.
You're not proud of your parents?
Haven't seen him in a while.
Oh, that's really. Oh, I'm sorry. And he just kind of puts his head down. Sorry. We'll be helping Cole here, and he points to the tiefling. It's pretty simple. You just do what Cole tells you.
And what will I be doing?
Mostly hauling powder. A lot of heavy duty work.
Fair enough.
And Nail directs you further in. And the orc here says, "Nail, you have harmed my ship. I do not know what you have done, but you have harmed my ship." And Nail says, you know I did not do this on purpose. You know this is natural wear and tear. I know you're a perfectionist. But keep things quiet, please. I forgot her accent for a second. So let's not scare off the new ones. And he looks to the rest of you. Ah, yes, I am Torque.
Ah, yes, the character Twerk.
And he also approaches Octavius. And he says, "Ah, hello there. I am Torque. My father was famous painter by name of... Oh shit, where did I put it? My father was famous painter, Gilsh. My grandfather was good sculptor, Grak.
Fantastic.
You are orc, yes?
Half, yeah.
Okay. I suppose you are not of regular orc type.
I'm not from Orkengrad.
Ah, this may explain few things. Is no worry. We make you full-time orc in no time.
Oh my god, they are communists, dude. No.
Is no worry. We fix.
And this guy's name is Torque?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
As in torque wrench.
Haha.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. So Nail leads you further in. Opens a door. There's a couple more hammocks, but this end of the ship is dedicated to cabins. Looking through this door, you see a dragonborn chasing down some dropped coins as a thick dwarven voice pokes fun at him. And then Nail opens this door, says, "All right, you lot, come with me."
Did you want me to go with?
Oh no, you.
Am I-
Oh, you're all going with her for something.
Oh, you didn't drag my token with.
We all dragged around.
Guys, what are you
I
doing?
can't get past this.
You're not going there. You're not going there.
Dancing.
You're not going there.
Sorry. It's like hurting sheep.
It's crowded, I know, but
Herding cat.
whoops. It's crowded, I know, but this is her cabin.
Oh.
You see maps, books, trinkets, a desk, and a weapon rack.
Cartographer.
She goes, "All right."
Weapons.
She goes, "All right. This is the first mate's cabin. You're only allowed into any cabin by express permission. Just for your information. Now, reason I gathered you lot is because the six of you performed particularly well, even if there were a few hiccups here and there. But you're being tasked with another permanent duty. You see, wherever we go, we end up needing to split our crew to keep the ship protected, but lately the captain has felt that dangers to us are increasing. And so he's decided to hire more crewmates with the intention of making the better performing ones into our land crew, so to speak. 3 of you are no longer with us, so the 6 of you will do just fine. Alongside your daily assigned ship duties, you will be tasked with going on land for anything the captain wants. When those times come, you'll be getting a sending stone to keep in contact at all times, and I'll ask for updates at night time. Should this crew of yours continue succeeding, you'll be given greater privileges aboard the ship and a higher pay to match the higher ranks. Now, we have one assignment already. At least, I do. But the captain agreed to this. We're gonna dock at the next port and send you all in to steal something. I'll make sure to brief you more fully when we get closer. Just know that you may gain more favor with the captain depending on your performances. Any questions?
Where is the captain?
He's away on he's in his cabin doing something important. I misspoke, sorry.
You gave these two, you talking to them about getting jobs with the cook and the keg hauler. Am I gonna have something to do, or am I gonna be fucking bored just sitting up there hanging out? I'm not washing any decks. I'm too big. I got a bad back. It's not gonna work out like that. So
You
You guys
just
have a-
need to wait.
cool. No, I
You guys have
respect
a
that.
dishwasher?
I think dishwashing's probably worse on the back.
It is. Right. Now, those of you who have already given your tasks, you may go and see them now. Oh, this shouldn't need to be stated, and I cannot be any more plain than this. But any talk of mutiny will not be tolerated. Is that understood?
I don't even know what the fuck I do with a ship. So yep, understood.
Lovely. So Arlo, she already told you to help Crumbs with the cooking. And Octavius, you are helping Cole with heavy duty tasks. So just for my information, I'm going to do this. The rest of you follow Nail. And Nail grabs Aloric and says, "You'll be working with our quartermaster, Gil, in here."
Okay.
Bookkeeper.
He is another dwarf. In his room, you see a lot of paper on the table with gold coins and a bunch of shelves behind him with names written below each shelf. And it's enough shelves for all the members of the crew, including yourselves.
Okay.
So you six know you will be getting 2% of all treasure brought aboard the Acid Breath.
That's so shit. 2%.
2%.
2%.
Is there
So
any
we just-
taxes involved?
No, just a flat 2%.
Is there like a magic item lottery, maybe? Give an employee of the month bonus.
I think we're gonna have to steal shit, is what he's saying. I
um,
hope y'all's
no.
alignments
So-
are neutral or below.
so Gil here has a banking system that he's brought to the ship, essentially, to prevent theft. I forgot how much.
Has somebody been keeping track of our total gold count?
Mm-mm.
No, because we put it in that bag of holding.
150, 200, 100. So that's 450,
And then-
but plus a +1 shield and plus a instrument of the bards, which is like approximately however much the DM wants. And then
Yeah.
30, 20, 10, 50, and then there was 10 in that other room and 15 in the other. So
So
It's like 6,000.
so you're each gonna get 20 gold
Brutal.
for this last haul.
certainly could have been better, guys. We collected
Gold haul.
approximately 1,500 worth of shit. We got 20 out of it.
Hey.
Hell yeah, man!
Them
Bottom of the
breaks.
totem pole.
You guys just joined the crew.
Oh no, I know. Joking. I know this is like the whole point of the campaign. I'm just trying to be annoying.
And 20 gold is like what? Like over a year's worth of like.
Yeah, you can
Or-
survive off of gold, honey.
For
Oh,
a
yeah,
normal person,
20
That's a fuckload of nights at an inn. So
Yeah.
But you guys are players, so I understand your greed. So Nail leads the rest of you. Iramin, Desmond, and Citrine. One second, actually, to make this.
Whoa.
Okay, so she brings you above deck, and Citrine,
Mhm.
she introduces you to the helmsman, Navi. She says, you'll be helping our navigator.
Navi the Navigator.
Yes.
And this was the drow woman from earlier?
Yes. Yes. There is a half-elf male next to her trying, apparently learning to navigate as well. Nail points up to the crow's nest, where you see a gnome, and she says, Desmond, your keen eye, you'll be working up there for now.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think you've got me confused. Our keen eye is right behind me.
I would like to think that Aaron is just fucking picking his teeth, like
She
really getting in there.
she goes, yeah, he's not going up there. He's not going up there.
Alright. Well, fair enough, I suppose.
Whatever happened to aces in their places?
Oh, aces in their places everywhere but here, brother.
Um,
I'm just an ace in a way you're not expecting it.
Mixed deck.
All right, and then Nail leads Iramin over to an elf woman and says, "You'll be helping Laurel here as a bosun for now."
Sounds good. I don't know what the fuck a bosun is, but I'll figure it out. I mean, how hard could it be?
Bosun D's nuts.
That was weak.
and what did you say Laurel was? She was
A bosun.
a bosun, but a human
Elf.
elf.
Is you know what's scarier than a guy who's really giant being a lookout? A giant fucking wolf telling you to get back to work. That's what's scarier.
So the bosun does a lot of dexterous tasks for the most part, but it's all stuff. It's a bunch of maintenance for the ship, like repairing canvas, securing ropes, cooping barrels, things like that.
Yeah, I think I'll fit in just fine.
As far as pirating goes, there's a whole thing I put together for positions. And this is just for this is just for the first voyage trip, so to speak. Anytime after will be basically your choice what position you want. But at first, whatever position you work in, you're going to suffer some sort of disadvantage until you work in that position for 5 trips, at which point you'll gain a feat.
We need practice.
Yes, you do need practice.
Even if I've been on a ship for the past 15 years.
Oh, that is a good question. What did you do on those ships? Were you
I was probably just like a heavy lifter.
And also,
For the
how
most
much
part.
proficiency do you need in picking up barrels and putting them where they're supposed to go?
Yeah.
It's really hard work, guys.
Well, it's heavy duty work. For anyone else, you suffered disadvantage on strength checks until you take a long rest off the ship. I'll share this with you guys later. And if it ends up being too tedious or dumb, then we just cut it. But I thought it would provide a little bit more immersion.
That would also really only be a detriment to me as well. Since no one else really would use strength checks, I think.
So,
Is that just for your position?
say what?
Is the strength disadvantage just for his position, or do all of us have disadvantage on strength checks?
Anyone that's put into that duty,
Oh, I
His
thought you
duty.
said just all. I thought you said all would just get disadvantage.
yeah,
But he doesn't because he's been working for so long.
yes. He specifically has a part of his backstory. He's been working on ships for 15 years.
No, yeah. I was just making sure. That's nice. We'll make sure he gets his.
Again, if this is
understand.
dumb, then we'll just do away with it. I just thought it would provide a bit of an immersion.
Yeah, for the-
Yeah, let's feel it out.
adding a little bit of element to the card RP instead of it just being, you go here, talk.
Exactly. So this is where I think we can call it for the day, for the session. You all do get to advance to level 2.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I told you you wouldn't be first level for long.
It's too long. Don't make me do it again.
You guys hang around real quick. For everyone that watched the stream or video when I put it on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. I hope you subscribe and follow and whatnot. I would love to keep doing this. I hope you enjoyed, and see you next time.